fix this. I say it every single time and I've yet to fix it. I think because, what is it? Remember I kept saying I would fix the Twitch throwing system and update it? I went to go update it. I don't understand. It said that my current version was like 1.228, and then it said that the updates were like 1.226. So I don't know what's going on. I have the Supreme version is basically what's up. So yeah, I have no idea. I don't know, because it's not like it's a typical like update that you just click update and it's ready, because it's like small indie person group that made it. You have to like basically just download the whole thing as if it's a fresh install, and then pray that when you delete the other stuff that you don't delete all your files that have the customizable throwable objects. I don't even actually know where that file is. It's somewhere. It's somewhere over the rainbow on my computer. So yeah, that I don't know if I'm updating it wrong, but I was just like looking at the numbers and I was like, that doesn't make no sense. The numbers aren't adding up. This is why I should never be trusted with numbers. It just doesn't, it makes no sense. It makes no sense whatsoever. But damn. Although admittedly, fixing my positioning in VTube Studio would be far it would be mucho easier. Actually, you know what? You know how much easier? I can do it right now. You guys wouldn't even see. I'm gonna do it. I have to remember what trigger it is, though. I have a lot of triggers on here, you guys. Wait,
Dadorny?
Felix! Thank you for the sub. We're on YouTube. Thank you. Thank you. What is with all of these non-named? Oh, here we go. One? I think it is. Alright. Yeah. Alright. We'll see if I fixed it tomorrow. If I end up in the wrong spot tomorrow, it'll prove that I did this wrong. Yep. Yuppies. Yuppies! Tomorrow, Tsukimi problem. It's true. It's true. It will be extremely funny unless I get it right. Unless I get it right. You know? Oh, I keep getting emails from my debit card, my Japanese debit card, and they're like, "Watch out for fraud!" I feel like there's just as many Japanese old people falling for online fraud stuff as there is American people falling for online fraud stuff. It's kind of crazy. You did fall for a scam email before? I did? Wait, when? Who? When did I fall for one? I don't believe I've been scammed. I don't believe I've been scammed. The company test scam email. Oh, that one, the phishing one. Yeah. Okay, that is true. That was a while back. That's because I just joined the company and I didn't know what their official emails looked like. And then it's all their fault that I never opened an official email again. Oh, that's on them. That's actually on them. Because that's the thing. It's like if you send me an email that's like pretending to look like it's from our company as a new person, because they send those all the time. It wasn't because I was new. It was they just sent them all the time to like check on people. So how was I supposed to know? I had gotten so many emails at that point because they had accidentally put my email in with some existing group. So like the first day that I got to work and they opened up my email, I had hundreds of emails. I was CC'd into hundreds of emails that I was not supposed to be a part of. So when I got another email that was actually addressed to me, I was like, oh, maybe I should do this. So I'm not even in the wrong. I'm not even the wrong. Super important. It's me. Yeah, that's true. I'm the super important new hire. Absolutely. Absolutely. They needed me. The university does that and drowns out the important emails. Yeah, why are email newsletters still a thing? Why are they still a thing? I hate them so much. I hate them. And like everybody does, because they had to make it legal in America at least. So that you can have an easy unsubscribe button. Like clearly everyone hates them. Stop it. Stop it. Hit that unsubscribe button, yeah. Except now I'm like super worried because that's another way. I think I've heard of like a scammer. I don't think it's big, but it's like I feel like you can easily scam someone by sending them like an email that looks like it's from like something you signed up for. And then the unsubscribe, it'll be like, if you would like to stop receiving these emails, click this unsubscribe button. But the unsubscribe button is actually like the phishing link or something. Like I'm just waiting for that. So now, I just hate everything. I can't trust emails. I hate them all. I just delete. Like, I don't need you. Yeah, if it's something that I don't recognize, I will actually press the Gmail unsubscribe button if it's available. Had the same thing happened to me every day for 4 years. Messed up. Japan doesn't have the stupid unsubscribe easily law. So there's a lot of things I just can't unsubscribe to that I just have blocked. Especially, I have had to block a ton of work email, like work sign up places. Cause I signed up for like a lot the first time I was unemployed in Tokyo. Like when I first came to Tokyo, and I signed up for like everything, and then I was getting emails from them all the time, and then I got a job, and I was getting even more emails from them. And there's one place actually that keeps. I thought I'd set myself to not searching anymore, but they keep sending me an email. They're like, "Hey, Tsukimi B. Dorney, please confirm that you've received this this job interest from this other person." I'm like, what? I don't want it. I don't want to log in. Yada! I end up blocking them on Gmail. Yeah. If I can't unsubscribe, then I usually just block. Especially if it's something I know I'm not gonna use again. Someone has looked at your profile in LinkedIn. I think I turned everything off for LinkedIn. Everything I possibly could. And I made it so that, what is it? I can look at other people's LinkedIn profiles without them knowing it's me. Like, if you set it to where you can't see who's looked at your profile, then you can look at other people's profiles without them knowing. And I don't care who's looked at my profile. It doesn't matter. But I don't need other people knowing that I've been snooping on theirs. I need to snoop with anonymity. That is not how you say that, but it is now. I'm Newington, and I'm eager for my, for email in my inbox. What is this, the 90s? It doesn't matter if you moved to a new place, unless you've assumed a new identity, in which case you would have a new email. However, if you didn't, What age do people get emails at nowadays? Or email addresses? I feel like you need it for everything, so they probably have it pretty early. That Facebook and all the related things do that, even without you looking at people's profiles, wait, they tell? They tell on me? I haven't been to Facebook in a while, though. They tell on me? I guess that is why you can't look at people's, profiles when you're not logged in. If you ever do the phone number... Oh, I don't think I've hooked up my phone number. If it has been hooked up, it's hooked up to my old phone number, which is now my dad's phone, so... I don't know when Suki dad looks at their profiles, which I don't think he will. If you ever do phone... Or, even for F2FA... Anybody cares about my Facebook. Someone cares about my old Instagram though. Which, mind you, has nothing. But I've had people try to log into my old Instagram that I actually signed up for with my college. Like, I had an Instagram and then I wanted to sign up. I wanted one that was like just for college. And I used my college email address, which then is bad because I don't have access to that anymore. I apparently was smart though and set it up so that it forwarded messages to me. But apparently, I guess somehow they track that. So they're like, that's pretty suspicious that you've logged in from a forwarded email. Yeah, we're just gonna hold your account for a little bit. But apparently they keep trying. I think it's like someone from India and someone from Russia have tried to log into that. I think I posted a picture of strawberry jam on there once. I think that's about it. LuKremBo profile. I should send a LuKremBo to Suki Dad and say like, this looks like you. Happened to me before when I first made Instagram. My first post ever was asking, why is someone trying to hack into empty Instagram? And that's weird. Do you think they tried to hack into like fake friends? And they can have all those delicious, sweet followers. And they can pretend something. I'm not sure what. I wonder what you do with like an empty Instagram. What's the purpose? What is the purpose? It's something they do to test? More tests? Why does everybody want to test me? I am out of school! Stop testing me! I want your stupid tests. If they get in, they try that password with email you got linked to the accounts. Then nothing else. if they're using the school email, then they'll get nothing. But see, the thing is, it's always that someone tried to log in. I don't know if they actually... I feel like they have access to the email address. Or something. Because... like, when I try and log in and when I go and try and, like, change the password... I get the same email that's like, someone tried to log into your account. I was like, wait. So I feel like they're trying to change the password. So I don't actually think they have the password, is the thing. The test never ends. Testing your patience. True. You know what is actually... I've never had road rage, but I think I have railroad rage. I have been wishing small inconveniences on many people recently on my way home from work. On my way to work, it hasn't happened as much. On my way home from work, it has. It's just small inconveniences. I don't know why. It's like, it's. I guess because I'm just assuming I'm like, I see the person's Japanese and I want them to know all the rules, but then they don't. It's like, if the train comes up and you're first in line, you get closer to the train so that you can get in faster, and these people are just standing there waiting. Like, no, go closer, all the good spots are gonna get taken by someone else. No, please move! Please move! How have you never had road rage, your side of California? I'm just a chill guy. I think it's because I fear more for my life when I have a car. When I have, like, tons of metal surrounding me. And there are people's lives at stake. Like, I kind of understand why people are a little weird. A little crazy. Yeah, I never had road rage in California. I just burst out crying when I did mistakes. I can think of 2 such occasions where I just burst out crying. 3 separate occasions where I just burst out crying while driving in California. Yeah, I'm just a chill guy unless you put me in a car or a train car, and then all the rage. That's where all the rage accumulates. Like, this one lady, she was going to a spot that I like to go to, and I was like, okay, like, it happens. I can't always get this spot. But then she, like, stops before, like, settling into that spot, which was basically, like, in the middle of the doorways. So, like, I was trying to initially go around her, but then she started, like, moving away. So she was basically, like, running into me. And I was like, choose where you're gonna stay, woman! Stop, you took the good spot, okay? You don't need to rethink this. Just stay there. And just, oh my god. And then there was, like, this one guy, and the car was, like, fairly empty today. And there was this one guy that just decided to stand in front of the door. Like, in the train, he was standing in front of the door. And then someone else tried to get in because, you know, they totally can. They had time. And, like, instead of this guy moving once he sees that someone's trying to come into the train, he just continues to stand there. So this guy that's trying to get in has to basically, like, knock him over with his backpack. Please be aware of your surroundings. Huh? I don't understand. I just don't understand it. Head empty. Head very empty. Head very empty. I think maybe what it is I'm more understanding of people being, like, kind of rude in the morning because they gotta get to work. You know, they might not have as much leeway as, like, I have getting to work, so they might need to actually get that last train. They might need to push themselves into that train, otherwise they won't make it to work. Like, I get that. Oh, yeah, it happens. Yeah, totally. But when you're getting home from work, like, no. No, actually, you probably don't need to make this train. You don't need to push everyone and make them all squished more. Like, oh, this is probably the worst. The other ones I was just like, darn. There's one guy, and, like, the train had by this point, like, filled up kind of a lot. Also, thank you, Icebear-san, for the follow. Or for the sub. There's this one guy, and, like, the train, our car was pretty full by this point, and the doors were, like, just about to shut, and he did the thing to where he grabs, like, the interior top part of the car, and then you, like, leverage yourself in, like, you push yourself in. And it just made everyone else have to, like, everyone was clearly inconvenienced by this. And I saw that his hand that was at the top of this doorway, his pointer finger was all wrapped up as if he'd heard it. This is what makes me a horrible person. I was like, what if he heard another one? What? What's another finger? Maybe he has a pet to feed? That pet can wait the extra 2 minutes. The pet can wait the extra 2 minutes, okay? Them chains are going like every 2 to 4 minutes at this point, at this time of the day. Agent Catfish. Agent Catfish. Pull really hard on the bandaged finger. You'll just accidentally run into it. No. I want you to tell your cat she has to have breakfast 2 minutes late tomorrow. And tell us her reaction to that. See, here's the thing. Cats don't really know time. Agent Catfish's food arrives at the same time every single day. And she's still sitting there 30 minutes beforehand being like, Mom, why is there no food? Cats are dumb. 2 minutes, 30 minutes, it doesn't make a difference to them. Bum, bum. Like, she's meowing at me as if she's never ever gonna get food again in her life, even though consistently for like the past like so many months since I've had this machine. No, even before that, I had another machine that gave her food at the same exact time. Years! She's been having food at the same exact time for years! And still! She's like, ma'am. The second I get out of bed, she's very good and she knows that I'm too lazy. That even if she's gonna say anything to me while I'm in bed, it doesn't work. However, the second I get out of bed, she's like, Ma'am, oh, my poor stomach, oh, it yearns to be filled with the delicious kibbly goodness. Oh, if only such a kind soul would so help me with my conundrum. Oh. Like, no, I'm not gonna do anything. I'm not in charge of your food. Sorry. Why hast thou forsaken me? That's basically her. She's just a little funny, a little odd guy, a little weirdo. Oh, cats. Oh, cats. My cat, at the point where they section out their food and finish their bowl slowly until the next refill. See, I do, because I have super system, which I only have to refill every 2 days, except to change out the ice packs. I basically give her a small amount. She eats 3 times a day, but they're all small amounts. All small. Wait, I see Brushy's message on screen, but Brush's message has not showed up in my actual text box. It's weird. The stuff here, I'm seeing this stuff here before I'm seeing it in OBS. This is very odd. This is very, very odd. Oh wait, now is it not showing? Wait, no, it has the... Whoa. 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 Okay, I had to switch to live chat to see it. Wait, what other chat is there? Oh wait, oh! Hold on. Whoa. Whoa. I think I've always had it as top chat. Why is top chat the default? Can you change that somewhere? The day I learned. But hello, Brushy! Hello, welcome in. I can see your messages now. You're not being kicked out. There's top chat. Does that mean that there's a bottom chat? I don't even know what the criteria. I feel like it might be so. Probably even before they gave people these rankings, they probably had a ranking system that they were doing. So like people that chat a lot would get certain points, that kind of stuff. So they would probably display that because they had deemed that to be high quality chats as opposed to filthy new people. Like, those are stinky and they're not high quality. They can't be displayed in the top chats. Wait, so live chat wasn't your main? No, I don't. Is it default? We only do YouTube once a week. I don't know if it resets it all the time. I'm gonna have to check now if it were on the few occasions where I watch YouTube streams. Top chat as default, that's so dumb. It's live chat. Yeah, it's not live chat. It's top chat and pleb chat. I'm just a filthy pleb. Live chat's your default? Maybe there is settings for it somewhere. Or maybe if you change it enough. I right click this. I'll have to look into that. What about this? No. I'll look into it. Bum bum. Bum bum. Bum 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 bum. Alright. Dornians. Are you ready for Sandalus Sandalfon? I can't believe he wears no shoes. Honestly, I didn't either. That's why I was like, what other chats are there? And then I was like, oh, I guess there is an arrow next to it. There's so much. Wait, hold on. I just grazed over this, so now I have to spam it. Anyways, let's go over to retro, where you get no music, none whatsoever, at all. Take that. But learning so much this morning. It's an educational kind of morning, Dornians. The educational kind of morning. Anyways, let's see. This is so wait, I didn't even right click. Wait, just regular clicking on your guys' but man, I can't do anything. I can't do anything with you without you two getting mad at me. I'm good. Dorning. Thomas, good dorning. G, good dorning. Wanderer, good dorning. James Jagger, good dorning. I think Brushy was next. Yeah. Good dorning, Brushy. And good dorning, Big Tato. But we're just all the learning folks. We're all learning folks, aren't we? We like to increase our brain power. Oh wait, that's not where I want to go. That's not where I want to go. Brain powered chat. Yeah, how do we get that chat? Who cares about live or top chat? We want brain powered chat. All right. Nitro. I'll have to look to eat dinner with the fam. Yippee! Dinner! I made a huge thing of curry yesterday. If I made it at like... I forget why I was out and about or what made me like be so late, but I think I started making curry at 10 p.m. yesterday. I was like so determined to make it since I bought all the ingredients And then, like, some of the ingredients, it's, like, not going bad, but it was, like, it'd definitely go bad if I didn't make it soon. Oh, wait. No, I can't have you go. No, YouTube will get mad! But I made it, and it's delicious. It's delicious! And nutritious. Because it's got oodles of vegetables. Oodles of them. And pork. Because when I went to the store and went to go buy curry meat, they only had pork left. I don't even know. So if you go to any grocery store in Japan, and you go to the meat section, they specifically have meat cut up for curry and stew usage. Like, they have, like, chunks of meat. And usually they have chicken, beef. They usually have chicken and beef. I've always seen those. I never knew that they had pork for that as well, but that was the only one that was available at my my supermarket yesterday, so that's what I have. And you know what? I still like pork. I was willing to buy beef. I was gonna do it, but they didn't have it, so no beef. No beef, sir Tsukimi. Whenever I cook past 7 p.m., I think I'm making chocolate pudding for breakfast. Past 7 p.m.? I'm not even home by 7 p.m. I'm not even home. But yeah, like, what are you doing? What are you doing at 3 a.m.? I've lost control of my life. So true. So true, Stu. Although that always makes me want to make pudding, but then I think there's an easy way to make pudding, and then there's like a from scratch way to make pudding, and the from scratch way to make pudding requires like one ingredient that I'm like, I would use this for nothing else. Nothing else, and it makes me not want to buy it or not want to make it. I know there's a lot of people that don't like late dinners, but I literally can't not have late dinners anymore. If I don't have late dinner, then I just don't eat dinner. That's not late dinner for me. Air. He's staring. Wait, why was his an asterisk and his not? The night ends. Even after those things that happened yesterday, Leica is still firmly doing the housework. The work of the church is also steadily taken care of. Our stair game is different. I guess it is. They're all playing different stair games. Like, one's trying to look at the other and not lose, and the one's looking at like Leica, and one's looking at the floor. They are all winners somehow. There's clearly something strange about her. Well, of course, after encountering so much of danger and even risking your own life, it'd probably be impossible to stay your usual self. I don't think that's the whole reason. It has nothing to do with the fact that she's definitely not a fighter. Right. She's home alone. She seems to sink deep into thought. It's probably related to that man who we met on our way back to church. I wonder who he is. Leica hasn't said anything. Oh no! I do find it interesting that we've actually got like... It's like a love rival, but it's not. Like, very powerful. You don't see that often. I feel like that they actually legitimately introduce a male rival. Like, usually it's just you and the girl having issues. So you're just trying to figure out. But they've actually introduced another man. Kind of scary. Neither can I ask her in this atmosphere. Rats seem to be in the same boat as me. Thus, all we can do is to peek at her from a safe distance. Somehow, he looked like an old acquaintance of hers. Oh, Asai! A rival makes his appearance. Wait, why am I having the same thoughts as this child? Hold on a second. What? What the hell are you saying all of a sudden? While I'm getting flustered, Colin breaks into heartless, amused laughter. No commento. Her way of Giving each route is a different flavor. It is. I wonder what... Maybe the rival will be the girl that we killed last time. That'll be our love rival in the next one. We didn't really have a rival. Nudi's route was rival-less. And this time we get a male rival. And the next one we have a female rival. Yeah, that's how it'll be. That was the sigh of a maiden in love. Where did you even pick up that, such a cheeky phrase? He looks like a pretty decent man after all. It's none of your business. It's none of your concern. It's alright, Kudo. Even you have some good things about you. Kids are trying to encourage him, but they're not doing very good. What the heck is even you? And only some? Like, you know, it's hard to leave you alone. You look somehow unreliable, or even... So basically, I look like a pathetic guy. And she's even uncertain about that? So even you have a chance, right? Yeah. She can treat us like a dog. I feel like he'd be fine with that. What kind of chance are you guys even talking about? I must have bear the fate of a chosen warrior designed to duel this snuffling poet? Snuffling. Well, you see, right? Right! What the heck are you guys misunderstanding? Kudo! Allison interrupts my words. Pretty rare coming from a quiet girl. It appeals to me with serious, perhaps even desperate eyes, and shouts. But if Sister Leica will abandon you, you'll be alone for the rest of your life! Oh, they're so concerned for him. They just don't want him to be forever alone. She doesn't want the incel life for him. Rest of my life? It's a really shocking proclamation. She couldn't have asserted it with more conviction. Her eyes are even genuinely tearing up. Okay, but imagine this in that one BBC narrator's voice. The lonely girl will die from hunger. Allison, I know that there is no malice in your words, but they gouge the depths of my heart with fatal sharpness. So for crying out loud, please shut up. They know he got no game. Yeah, he's only got game when he's on a specific route. Like, if you mess that up. Well, after such a commotion, even Leica has noticed our presence and turns this way. My heart throbs. For some reason, I'm tensing up. Is something wrong? No, absolutely nothing. Everything goes as smoothly and the world is at peace. Nope, there is absolutely nothing wrong. That's good then. Unsuspecting of anything, Leica returns to her work. There it is again, that sigh. Looks serious. So, the silly talk aside, it's the real identity of that harmonica man. He works for Joy Sound. Just go to your nearest Joy Sound, you'll find him. You'll find him. It really has got me curious. What is the real connection between him and Leica? Maybe it's her ex? Eh? Al, who has quietly watched the sunrise for all this time, suddenly murmurs absent-mindedly. As I asked her in return with a stupid voice, she shows a mischievous smile. Based on her looks and attitude, it is the most likely possibility. Al putting the demons in your brain. Yeah, who needs to have self-doubt when you've got Al just inserting brainworms directly into your veins? I think Kudo even ran into Sandalphon in his armor yet. I don't know. We skipped through the common route pretty quickly. But yeah, I don't think he's ran into Sandal Farm. I forget what the guy's name is. He told us. It's like Yo Scared, Yo Rio, Ryu, something like that.
なぜ今になって会いに来るか。
Why he would visit her now beats me. Anyway, there must be some complicated circumstances about it. An ex? Laker's ex? As I imagine it, I feel my heart start racing violently. It becomes hard to breathe and cold sweat tickles my back. Wait, what does it have to do with me? I don't understand anything anymore. Bro, you were about to go... He was crashing out. You were crashing out thinking that she died. I think you need to come to terms with your feelings. Yep. He's probably looking to restore the relationship. Cuddle Peach! Yep, I said enough! Ah! Breath instead of breathe. What if we breathe breaths? Huh? I actually saw some people... Guys, I saw some like crazy drama happening on the r/visual novels, because apparently there's like the second one of this is being translated, and someone, I think they were like asking for help or something in one part, and then someone came in and they're like, you guys shouldn't trust these people. They got kicked off the original Demonbane thing, and then they were like, actually we were kicked off because the guy was an awful person, and they're like, the original doesn't even have a good translation. And it was like, I only like read like 2 posts of it, and it just, I think it was like this huge thread of them back and forth paragraphing at each other. Like, wowee, this is some crazy drama. What if we poof breathe? That seems like the title of a manga. That seems like a very Japanese titled manga. Proof breathe. Semantics and infighting. Awesome. Welcome back to the 2000s. That's what it did feel like. It totally felt like that. Oh, one of my favorite tracks. Yes, these are some extraordinary guns. Once again, my theory that Laker's route was the least popular or the last one done. They were crafted in arcane principles, just like the Machina. Like the scimitar of Barzai, they function as magical mediums. In addition, these bullets... pulls a bullet from Cthulhu's magazine. She closes one eye and carefully inspects its minute details up close. Elaborate. Each bullet has been enchanted. Oh, she said that in English herself. The minions of Cthulhu. Eh? If you add magic power, it becomes an explosive shell. Removes the cartridge and taps the gunpowder on the table, and scoops up some with her finger and carefully sniffs it. Not as much. It has the powder of Imsgazi mixed in. This powder causes the materialization of non-corporeal entities. Of course. She sniffed that. She sniffed that! Yeah. This time she picks up an empty shell casing of Idaqua's to observe it closely. This one has it as well. Oh, it's the name you're not supposed to say! Oh my god, cancel them. The Blackwood. With the right ingredients, we can make more. We should ask the Hado girl to produce them. I feel sorry for Al, who's doing all this thoughtful explanation, but none of it is getting into my head. The events from yesterday completely occupy my mind. That man who visited the church seems to be acquainted with Leica, but I haven't seen him before. And that look on Leica's face, it was one of surprise. That wasn't all. How should I put it? She seemed to be mad? Rather sad. can't put it into words well, but I picked up. But what I picked up? Yeah, but what I picked up was a delicate, complex feeling. What kind of relationship did they share? I can't help but wonder what went down between the two of them. My head is filled with such questions. Perhaps the thing about an ex-boyfriend really wasn't a joke? It's like Al said, it's not an impossible scenario. I mean, it's rather natural for someone of Leica's caliber to have had one or two such relationships. But in the first place, Leica's a sister! This fact alone is no grounds to deny her hypothesis. How come you can't fall for the rage bait? Look, he would absolutely fall for rage bait. He may be a good fighter, and he may be a good friend, but he is not an intelligent person. Anyways, I said I'm so worried about this. Let's start with, whatever their relationship is, it's not something I should be sticking my neck into. I am a completely unrelated outsider. I've been worrying about something completely pointless and meaningless. Dang it, just what the hell's going on with me since yesterday? Just way too conscious about her, for God's sake, for Lala's sake even. But still, you know, the most important point you must pay attention to is that these two guns draw their power from me and transfer it into themselves. They embody the power of Kutsuge and Idepa, and when you pilot Demonbane, you'll be able to materialize these two into its armaments. With this, you will be able to freely control the Fire God's power, which you couldn't before, as well as my newly regained Wind God's— Hey, listen! Hey, listen! Hey, listen! The bullet tickles the tip of my nose. I hear the sound of a mug or something similar breaking in the background. Gundam reference! You hit me? Oyaji ni wa butta koto nai no ni. Even my father never hit me. Oh yeah, that's right. I think this is the second Gundam reference. I think they had, yeah, they had a Victory Gundam reference last round. Absolutely perfect. Absolutely perfect. Beautiful. You're the one at fault. Jeez. Jesus, because you were dozing off like an idiot again. Are you concerned about that woman to this extent? What? Yeah, like he even did the right inflection. Guys are gone. Guys are gone. I'll suddenly pointed it out, making me stutter. Dang. Look at some short pages. Oh, it's probably just my attitude that is so easy to read. Good grief, losing your presence of mind just because her ex turns up? Wait, no, it's not like that, you see. Sure enough, she's such a beauty after all. There must have been a lot of men that tried to approach her. And among them might have been a person blessed to receive her. You should just replace him for Amuro. Who's the VA again? I think he could get away with it. Wasn't it just stand up to the victory? I think it was. Like, she said it in the same cadence as it. Like, it's like the line was literally just stand up to the victory. And then we listened to it and she was literally like, stand up to the victory. Genius. I like this. I like Demonbane's a writer. They get it. They totally get it. You can't just call other hammers used goods. Well, she's not saying it's a bad thing. I mean, look, she's saying that these men might have been blessed. They might have been blessed to receive the almighty beauty that is. It's not like, oh yeah, she's not framing it like, oh yeah, she's got a body count. She's like, Leica is so godly that she might have blessed her presence to a man once upon a time. Kentaro Ito. Alright, let's bring him in. Hello, people playing light novels at 5 a.m. That's us. That's us. That's us. We like the 5 a.m. light novels. So I think I found one. I think I found a short one that we could play. Either in between Leica and Owl Route or after Demonbane. It looks cool. It looks cool. Like X and Mega Man X is literally Amuro. Alright, we gotta call him up. I'll call him up on behalf of Sunrise and Bandai. Moreover, unlike I, who haven't grown adult even though a millennia has passed, she has a splendidly mature body. But that's is difficult. It maybe a subject she doesn't want to touch. She doesn't want touched. It might be a sensitive topic. It'd be very rude to step on. Think I care? If your chain of trust will break after someone that trivial, then it was just that weak in the first place. I think Kentaro Ito would be a good Amuro because he literally plays characters in the same range. Just anyone. Literally anyone. I want Sugi to voice Amuro. I think he'd be perfect. You know, I think, there's this one voice actor that I think would be really cool. Oh shoot, what's his name? I think you guys might know him. Beginning rhymes with, Yuichi and his last name, actually wait. Yeah, and his last name rhymes with, Ricada. I think he'd make a perfect Amuro. I don't know, something tells me. Something tells me that he might make a perfect Amuro. Even though he might have been rejected from that role to begin with. Good morning, fake lawyer! Must be nice to be so happy-go-lucky. Your useless indecisions at the crucial moment is the only problem that is troubling me. Huh. Spits out those words and turns her back to me. It looks like she's still in a bad mood. There is a grain of truth in her words. In short, I'm much more timid and pathetic than I think. Huh? It's like a serious illness. Huh? Huh? Serious illness? Surprised how comfortable they were to change Charizard's but not Amuro's. I think it's because Shunichi Ikeda probably on his side was like, I'm getting old, guys. My voice isn't doing what it used to be. We need, like, I can see him just kind of being like, I can't do this next one. You need to get someone else. But he hasn't like completely walked away. So like, if it's something that he like really feels like he can do, or like he's feeling up to it, then he can be like, yes, I will do this. But yeah, then Amuro was just like so silent. Ikeda was in a scandal? Wait, you gotta tell me. You gotta tell me. Do I have to throw the whole man away? I'm ready! They're just celebrities. They're not my friends. I can do it, Thornians. I can do it. How far into the next route is this? We're like, this is our third stream of it. The first stream we didn't get very far. He's taking money from old people? Oh my god, he's just like Katy Perry. But he's an old person! What the... Was he just going to bingo and and then like claiming other people's bingo. No, he's probably actually doing bad stuff. What the heck? Besties, what is with all the old besties just being evil? A friend of the dark night. Bloodline of the outcast. The cry of a hound. The gulf of a nightjar. He was gambling in bingo. He was doing that when he wasn't as old. So it's like he was doing it in the past and he stopped, or he just kind of kept going. Or has he passed it on to other people? Is he leading a whole scam ring? Off with his head. Off with his head! But at least you can, in that case, you can like return the money. You could still do good by this. Dun, 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 dun. Thou art brimming with fresh blood, delight. Thou who leadest forth a parade of death. Thou who seekest the tide of blood, dost embrace its great harvest. O moon spirit, with 1,000 faces, witness our sacrifice. Oh. Look, there he is. Has he always been in this picture? I could have sworn they held that empty. I gotta go look back at other VODs. I can't trust any male VAs really, I think is what it's come down to. Wait, no. My boy Tsuda has yet to do anything wrong. I can still drop him at whatever point, but at least he has yet to do anything wrong. Oh, and Gen Hoshino. Gen Hoshino has yet to do anything wrong. They tried to cancel him because he married an idol, but that's the only bad, quote unquote, bad thing he's ever done. Is marrying an idol. Play Sugita. Okay, Sugita. Yeah. I don't follow him as much. He's not one of. He's not my male VA. This is a temple throne room. The gloom is held at bay by the light of torches. In those ever-burning holy flames, one can sometimes catch a glimpse of otherworldly shadows. Are they really just an illusion? Again, Hoshino is in Death Stranding 1 and 2, so I think he seems like a really chill guy. If he was in like a full band before he went solo, and their stuff was really good. There was hardly any lyrics. It was like a jazz band with him and his friends. It was their final song, or one of their final songs, is so good. I'll have to find it. I'm gonna post it in radio. Okay, we read that. Illuminated by the unearthly flames, a vast army of shadows undulates and pulses. The fresh blood that gushes out turns the white body bright. Like a puppet whose strings have been cut, the sacrificial maiden sank to a pool of blood. He seems really cool to me. He does. Like, his only sins so far have been marrying an idol and creating that one song that went viral. Those are the only sins that I think we know of right now. And they were nice enough to replace Suruga's VA from Majestic Prince and Y, so there's hope yet. Oh! And was it a G rom-com? Wait, he was? Gen Hoshino? Wait, is that a sin? Is that a sin? An opaque black mist ran through the air. In the twinkling of an eye, it wraps the girl's corpse. It is the many evil spirits that crawl on the ground. A repulsive sound, slurping fresh blood, feasting on the remnants of boiling resentment. Fiend of the dark vessel. Fiend of the dark night, vessel of wickedness. The cry of a hound, the gulf of the night to pay. So I can reread this. Bum bum, bum bum. Wearing an idol is kind of yeah. Listen, no, I think they're similar age. He's quite young, I find. Like, in terms of, like, people being really popular. So I don't think they were very different in age. Like, they probably aren't the same exact age, but I don't think it's like he 27 is marrying her 16 or something like that. Bum, bum, bum. The gloomy incantations of a black-clad fiend echo the room, and as if to answer their prayers, the spirit of the elements begin to writhe in joy. A new sacrifice is coming. There is no life in the girl's eyes. Her empty eyes stare blankly at the blade as it swings down. The burrito fandom is dying! Maybe I should do that next week. I bought so much food at the beginning of the month. Like, it's all a bunch of stuff that will last me through the month, but now I have to make sure that I don't go over for groceries again. I promise I won't do it this time! I won't. You can't make me. Guardians, you can't make me. Sacrifices throes of death, and the reckless laughter of evil spirits reverberate through the room. There is no morality or order here. There is only the thirst for blood and the pleasure of blasphemy. Blasphemy? Or we blast and pew pew? There's only feasting. There's only feasting. A swirling cauldron of lust. A cauldron of sin. A swirling cauldron of sin. Such loyalty. Such loyalty. Such fierce loyalty to their one law. Do what thou will. All of their reveals, each profane act and blasphemous word is offered up in tribute to the Grand Master sitting on the throne. There's no God in heaven. There is no salvation on earth. Only this living hell is the truth. Only He is the truth. Worship Him. Worship Him! Worship Him! The great beast. He who wields the power of the dragon. That's the dragon. Dragon Ball Z! Our Messiah. Our Messiah. Master Therion! Master Therion! Master Therion! Man, someone was having a rough life. All that edge? Yeah. The young man on the throne is watching the madness below with the same languid eyes as usual. Compared to the heat and passion of the festivities, his heart is completely cold. Ice cold. Eventually, even watching it becomes boring to him, and he begins searching his golden hair for split ends.
Master.
The girl with black hair looks up at him. The boy does not look at her. His attention is focused only on his hair. No, his eyes don't even see that. Eyes a deep, deep gold, but yet completely devoid of light. Only murky darkness and the hate deep inside that dwells in his eyes. His hatred for the world burns darkly, yet known to none. The girl closes her eyelids gently. She knows the heat of the boy's hatred. She knows the depth of the boy's despair. But there is no way for her to heal it. Nay, there will never be such a thing in the universe since the beginning. Everything, everywhere, all at once, is equally worthless, meaningless. And of course, so am I. A dull ache shoots through the girl's chest. Master. Well, the only reason for her existence is in this boy. She will continue to be there for him without a single question. It is a vow made on a far distant day. It is a vow of a day lost even from the memory of time. Those eyes no longer see anything but the boy. The boy's voice is all that reaches those ears. That flesh, that soul, every fragment of her without exception is devoted to him. And if that is not enough, then the whole of this worthless universe will be offered to him as consolation. Oh, what a cursed, pure, mad love this is. The boy's palm stroked the girl's hair. That was all. That was all needed to fill her heart. Girl, respect yourself more, please. You are so much more than him. He grody, he icky. He's not wearing shoes either. Nobody wears shoes here. Only a little. Really just a little. A gentle light passed through the boy's eyes. But that too lasted only for a moment. Carrying resentment in his eyes, the golden demon looked up at the sky. Look in the sky, it's magic hour! Naturally, there's just the ceiling. It mastered Therion's eyes. As he passed that, through to the distant sky, the star-swept heavens, the glow of galaxy. The world is speaking to him. Time is right. It declares.
So,
only thing in his heart is Daichuji Kudo. I think you're right, actually. So it does. There's one person who watches the demonic ceremony with cold eyes. I feel like we're gonna get the coup d'etat again. Oh, maybe wait, hold on. Only one? Yeah, just Dr. West. As if to vent his frustrations, he strums his guitar. Does West side with us every time? Gosh, I hope so. The rhythm speeds up. It was intense and burning, as if to purge the dark air that clings to it. Doctor, that's annoying though. A sickening sound disrupts Dr. West's neck, smiting on his eardrums like the bony fingers of death. He crumbles to the floor with his neck bent in a dangerous angle. What? Dr. West's gaze catches a black shadow leaning against a pillar. You're here too, Sandalphon. What? You're not participating in the ceremony? Idiocy. I have no interest in mindless ecstasy. Oh, we're of like minds. Such vulgar displays are against my sense of aesthetic. You're vulgar enough as is. What was that? He jumps up and advances on Sandalphon. His neck is still bent in the dangerous angle, however. But then he notices that something is wrong. The temple is shaking. What is this? Oh. So it's beginning. I come to stream. Hello, Julius. Hello. Good morning. What? Thunder's booms reverberate through the temple, and it quakes like it has been struck a mighty blow. The ceremony is thrown into chaos as the shaking soon becomes too violent for the disciples to stand. Whoa! Sandalphon! Just what's happening here? You don't know, West? This is the final goal of the Black Lodge. I've worked for. Dr. West's expressions freezes solid. Also looks utterly perplexed. It can't be. We're on the Leica route. I don't think there's a Sandalphon route. I don't think we can sexy time the Sandalphon unless Master Therion ascends the altar and spreads his hands before his disciples. Despite the violent tremors, his slender body stands perfectly steady. His voice rings out high and clear, like a prophet declaring the coming of the kingdom of God. Be calm, all of you. At last, the time has come. The throne room falls into silence. Huh? You know there's people out there. You know they're out there. One special dialogue option to completely side rail the route. We can do it. I believe in us. Time has come. For those of Black Lodge, there's only one possible meaning for those words. Come. Awaken. Sealed Sector 13, aka the Blasted Heath. Due to the meltdown of a prototype Uroboros reaction, this sector was turned into a wasteland of cursed energy. Within its confines is nothing but ultra-high density hatred and loathing. A world of death where nothing can survive. How terrifying it is to see people standing in this hell where any common man would be instantly turned to ash upon contact with the air. Yeah, this is where they sacrifice like the entirety of Black Lodge and then we get giant like ball Thulu. The northernmost point of Sector 13. Augustus. So this is what we'll find out if Augustus leads the charge on the coup d'etat. On the mutiny! Augustus stands atop a ruined building, gazing into the night day. It's time now. Let's begin, comrades. Speaking to no one present, he lifts his right hand into the air. Golden light explodes, blasting away the darkness. When it fades, Augustus is holding a softly shining grimoire in his hand. My grimoire. The golden bow. Oh. Northeast corner of Sector 13. The stench of rotten flesh drifts through the darkness of the labyrinth alleys. Tiberius winds his decaying flesh. Sweet. Yeah, this is all the same. He is being gross with women again. Well, Limbus Company reference. Oh, gotta go past that. We can't give the Limbus Company fans any hope that their game will get super big. No. We have to pretend that it's small forever. See, that's just mean. Why do you do that, you guys? Why does he have to turn her into bloop? Are we gatekeeping? Can you gatekeep if you're not actually in? Can I gatekeep from the opposite side? Like close it as someone on the outside? Is that a form of gatekeeping? I thought it usually had to happen from the inside, but he gets his going, then we've got these guys. They get their grimoires going. Because nobody's died. Mecha fans who don't watch shows do it all the time! Oh, true. No way. Prison keeping. I keep all the fans locked inside. Okay, so everyone's calling their mechas. It's a party, it's a mecha party. It's a party. I feel like they had more talks before. But maybe there was just talks in the common route that I don't remember. What's happening? Timber, all the furniture's it's an earthquake! This is not any ordinary earthquake. Falling on the floor, I move to the window. Leaning to the window frame, I look outside. What are you doing, Kuro? I can see it too. This is... Seen beyond, the shaking Arkham City is bathed in light. Wow. Did the earthquake start a fire? No, that's not it. Its glow is clearly different from an industrial fire. It's a non-industrial fire, obviously. It intensifies and before long becomes a flash of light that paints the night perfectly white. Flexibly covering my eyes with my hands. I cover my eyes with my hands. Yeah, I squint my eyes and continue to stare out, trying to ascertain what the light was outside. God rays on. Getter rays are here! This is just non-green getter rays. Inside the light is a reflection of the flashback. We see large shadow. Late night? Moon reference? Yes. 100% the light. The light! It destroys! It destroys! The light. of annihilation spreads, consuming Sector 13. Everything is being utterly obliterated. Nothing, not only the rubble, but even the crater at the center of the sector itself. It extends in straight lines, carving through everything in its path. Yes. I'm curious. What does it... Wait, where's my options? Let's see. Text settings. Skip unread text. No, I don't want to. Okay, so it is. It is not skipping unread text. Okay. Bum, bum. Bum, bum. This is all the same. Aha! Here we go. New stuff. Mistress. Oh yeah, because Rudy was with us, I think, at the time. How can something so absurd be allowed to exist? It's revealed itself. The giant Kusu, the Balsulu! I totally remember the name I gave it. At night, every citizen of Arkham City looks up into the heavens. There is no moon. There is no stars. A vast shape covers the skies, casting all of Arkham City into shadow. Oh, what the heck is this? Just what's going on here? Cytherean's voice reaches every last citizen of Arkham. Cthulhu's ball? He's balling. You guys thought Cthulhu couldn't ball? Well, look again. Spit out your cereal right now. And they listen. Some stand speechless and stunned. Others cower with their head in their hand. Some even petrified with fear. Others glare at the black moon in anger. Leica, little brats! I think you just call them brats. You alright? There's no response. Did they not hear me, or have they evacuated already? Or anxiety explodes inside my chest. Leica, George, Colin, Allison, if you're here, say something. Can't be. Hello. Bum 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 bum. Kuro! Are you alright, Kuro? Let's finally exit the chapel. At last I sit down and rest. Thank God everyone is safe. She's always the silliest in like times of danger. I'm not okay. I fell and hit my head on the corner of my desk. Ouch. Pain shows you're still alive. Man, you had me worried. Yeah, sorry. Don't worry about that. Look at the sky. It's magic hour. Although doing that though, like hitting your head on the edge of the table, that would hurt a lot. How is she not bleeding from her head? It must have been them science experiments they did on her as a kid. She starts staring at the sky with a grim expression. Follow her gaze. This is bad. Balthulu. Black moon and the sky looms over my head. What is that? There's only one group capable of this kind of destruction. Black Lodge. Attention, people of Arkham City. Attention, people of Arkham City. Clear voice of a young man echoes inside of my head, as though being fed directly into my brain. Ah, the voices! Voice is so cold, it freezes my soul. So inhuman, it makes me want to vomit. These powerful feelings are the same as they were back then. I know this voice. I am Master here, the Grand Master who rules Black Lodge. I am he who bears the name, the Beast of Scripture. Master Theron's voice reaches every last citizen of Arkham City. Okay, so he's given his silly speech about how they're all dumb and he's gonna save them basically by killing them. Making fools of us. Therefore, I would like to give you a small gesture of my appreciation. You will have the honor of being a sacrifice for the long-awaited sea project. The blood of your suffering and the tears of your despair set the glorious stage for the great sea's advent! This isn't Santa Farm. I can't believe it, Dornians. Like, maybe it is? Sacrifice madness! The other guy was shaved. He's not shaved! So they really are just like silly guys. They're just here. We've got like full-on side characters for the lols, for the sillies. Oh, wait, sorry. Now we can see. The attacks are coming! Where the heck did that come from? Whoa. As they're responding to my confusion, the air warps before my eyes. A rent appears in space itself? A rip appears in space itself? And from the gaping maw emerges a destroyer robot. They're warping! Look out, everyone! I slam into Leica and the kids and push them out of the way. We destroyed the bridge? I barely managed to avoid the robot's fist. It punches the ground, smashing a crater out of the pavement. Never seen that usage of rent before? Is it actually a legit usage? Or is it a typo? We've seen our fair share of typos in this already, so very possible. I fly to the robot's cockpit, summon Katuga out of the air, and start shooting. Pew 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 pew! It's correct? Oh. Perhaps I should read more. I feel like it's possible that like they might be using like older language because this is based off of, you know, older books. Even in space have to deal with landlords. Even in this other world, they have to deal with rent. Familiar with rent? Oh, I'm not familiar with it. I need to read more, except that nothing stays in my brain. It's all useless. Fly up to the robot's cockpit. Okay, and then shoot. I keep shooting. Despite the intense recoil. Not just blown away by the onslaught, exposing the interior of the cockpit. It's unmanned? Vent equals rend equals tear open. Yeah, I kinda got the meaning just from the sentence. But I've never seen rent or rend. No one inside the cockpit. The robot is being controlled autonomously by its flickering monitors and independent moving control sticks. Drop into the cockpit and destroy everything I see. As the consoles are extinguished, the robot slumps like a dead weapon. Midor, are you alright? English is a stupid troll! You got it under control. Leica, you hurry and take the kids to a shelter. What about you? I won't let them do what they want. I'll kick their booties! Take care of yourself, okay? Promise me. Leave it to me. Let's go, Al. Hey! Transform into Magia style and soar over Arkham City. I see the burning streets, the smoke rising up like a beacon. A horde of destruction robots is completely trampling everything. For this, I'll return the favor 10,000 times over. The hate scorched skies. With righteous anger in our hearts, we draw forth The sword that smites evil! Thou art the innocent blade. Demonbane! Okay, so then we've got, whoa, flashing lights. He's been in Arkham for like months now. Batman hasn't. This is before his time. This is far before his time. Arkham's always just been a really bad place. This is why so many evil guys show up in Arkham, because it's just always been like this. Yeah, so I'm pretty sure that we're gonna get Dr. West again. Demonbane summoning confirmed. It is currently battling the robots in District 78. However, robots have also been spotted in District 7, 29, 42, and 68. They're organized in groups of 10 each. Damn it, even Demonbane can't stop him all at once. Winfield, how goes our request for military aid? I received word not too long ago. The National Guard has dispatched their first army at last. They should be here momentarily. Oh yeah, wait, doesn't the United States... Doesn't the president try and nuke Arkham City and then it doesn't work? It's much too slow. Their reactions are always so sluggish. This is why I can never trust their government. It's so true. It's hard, but hang in there, kiddo. Moonlighting as Super Robot Word side characters. I mean, have they been? No, they've been in the mobile game, I think. Have they been in the main line? Okay, so it's going to the sky. It's being evil. Yeah, these guys did. On the 3DS! Yes, so we could totally... I wanted... Demonbane in my brain makes sense for what I feel like Super Robot Wars Y is going for story-wise. But do we get in the DLC? No. No. Wow! 1 kilometer away from Arkham City. Flames lick at the heavens, rising from the wreckage of tanks and blackened corpses of soldiers. It is a glimpse of purgatory, where the damned men of National Guard are tormented by the demonic destroyer robots. What's happening? What's happening with our military support? We just received a report. They appear to have been shot down. What? Main monitor shows the illusionary Heart Mother floating in the sky. Yeah, that's what it's called. But yeah, all of their designs absolutely have got the vibes of modern day Super Robot Wars character designs. I don't know what it is. There's just... It's like... It feels like they want their designs to be really hip. Like, that's what it feels like every time. Like, last time as well. They really want their character designs to be hip, but it's like, it's too hip. They're so hip you cannot see their feet. You see the flying army of destroyer robots surrounding the castle. Rudy clenches her fist tightly, trembling with shock. They come back to Super Wars. They could totally introduce the mecha from the sequel. I don't know that one yet. These characters come from... I haven't watched the anime. Oh, they come from R34. From the H game. I mean, they haven't... Well, I guess technically in English there's no all ages version. But in Japan there's an all ages version. That's the one we're playing. In the army? Where's the army support? I don't think we can expect much from them. Design is based on Grungst. Because Rule Wars have been going on for quite a while. Quite a while. The new vote times look great. Yeah, I'm so glad they mass produced it. Where's Kiriko? 1 kilometer away from Argo City. That's how we know we'd lose if Kiriko showed up. Flames like the heavens rising from the wreckage in the tanks. I do still think they're very cute though. No red shoulders yet. Not yet. Bye-bye, army. First army has been destroyed. The second army has engaged the enemy. However, it is likely only a matter of time before they are routed too. Now the only card we have left is Demonbane. Never thought there'd be all left to Mr. Taijuji. Oh, forgive me for being so ungrateful. Thank you for listening on today. Good night, dreams! Thank you for stopping by. Release! Release! Is this all the same? Well, we're fighting the same! Alright. Oh my god. Oh. At that altitude, Demonbane can't reach it if it can't fly. Possible. Aside of that, you'll have to face Master Tyrion and all of Anticross, not even you. There's no other way. Yeah! Don't try to fight! Don't try to shoulder the fight all alone! For that, you have to defeat me first. This new? No, but who is it? Oh. Okay, so this is the first time that I think we meet. I think. Like Angel of Lights, let's see, there's Kudo, Candle Fun. Okay, wait, sounds like we know. We must have met him. I feel possibly one time Sandalphon showed up in before our bestie. Black Lodge's Black Angel, distorted reflection of Metatron. Seemed to have some kind of grudge against each other. Thought you'd come, Sandalphon. Be a fool otherwise, Metatron, knowing you'd be here. Of course I'd come after all. Sandalphon touches the right eye of his mask. His body quivers with uncontrollable passion. Even so, he kills that emotion and coldly proclaims, "You killed me." There's nothing to be surprised about. She will kill anyone and anything just to survive. Guardian Angel of Arkham City, hero of justice. That'll make me laugh. She's something far more sinister. I have never claimed justice. The Ichimonji pose. She hitting that Ichimonji. Sandalphon returns his gaze to Metatron. They glare at each other. Their wills collide. You can almost see the sparks go off. True. I had forgotten, Metatron. I apologize, really. You know, despite all this, Metatron, I'm grateful to you. He lowered his hands from his mask and takes his stance, thrusting a clenched fist towards Metatron. Air trembles, surging malice, seething lust for battle. Such terrible pressure. Oh no, I probably made the same joke before. Could burst the heart of anyone nearby. Sandalphon roars, pouring out all of his barely contained passion. My rage towards you makes me stronger! My hatred for you made me stronger! The thirst for your blood made me stronger! It was you, your betrayal! It all made me stronger! It's just gonna be... Watch this, it's just gonna be like... She left. She tried to bring him along, and he like tripped or something, and she had to keep running, and he blames it all on her. Bum bum bum. That filter going really hard right now. Wait, which filter? His filter or my mic's filter? Die by my hands, Metatron. Sandal? Yeah, it's he's kind of sounds like he's underwater. Become my sustenance. Become my sacrifice. I must lose you! Oh, betrayal? What the heck is he talking about? That's sort of making me can't understand a thing from their chat. I don't understand, but I can easily tell that he harbors a deep hatred for Metatron. Then, should rest in peace, Sandalfarn. You're but a dying nightmare, and dreams must vanish from the waking. Ah! Metatron throws a sharp punch, sending a shockwave rippling through the air. Faster than the waves of destruction, Metatron darts out of his path. Also, we have read this, but because it's like, you know, the right route, we're reading it again. Skyscraper in the back absorbs the impact. There is a moment's silence. A heavy roar sounds through the breaking floors of the building. That's kind of intense. That's a lot of destruction. The roof floors lose their support and collapse. What absurdity. A dream? Just a dream? So be it, Metatron. Think that if you like. Yet this flame that rages inside me, does it burn with an awesome power? Its furious heat will burn you to ash. This nightmare will consume you! You've caused enough suffering, dead man. For you and for me. White Angel's blades and Black Angel's fist meet. A thunderous explosion. Forces cancel each other, neither resulting in a clean hit. Their next attacks come immediately. With each exchange of attacks, more nearby buildings collapse. Angels have become a raging storm of destruction. As they annihilate everything they touch, their battle continues to grow fiercer. Wait, what the heck am I just watching for? Metatron, I'll help out! Standing between two people killing each other is bored. Besides, I'm here. Right. Daijujikuro. I feel like an icicle just rushed into my heart. Dun, dun, dun! Okay, but is he gonna get killed by his compatriot? Let's watch fast. Who? It's been a while. If I recall correctly, since last we met at the cathedral. So, will you show me some delicious growth? Tyrant's magic arms, eh? Interesting. But before we start our game, I'd like to show you something. Right behind Demonbane was a huge cross. Or a huge cross appeared, piercing the ground, tossing away several buildings. But you wouldn't just do that to us. Cthulhu? Wait, is that the only new line? Cthulhu! We're gonna wake up Cthulhu! Wakey, wakey, Cthulhu! Regard from samurai manga that shall not be named. Live owl reaction, that's really what it is. Yup. Demonbane! I like that, like, despite being like put up like this, his shins, like, could still hurt people. So he doesn't care. They might be destroyed. Such as the depths of his hatred, such as the terrible intensity of his hunger for pleasure. I knew it. He's a monster! Oh! I always forget that that's Guy's last name. In my brain, he's just Gao Gai Gar Guy. He's Gao Gai Gar Guy. Which is perfect. He's just a guy, but he's also the Gao Guy. He's also Guy from Gao Gai Gar. It's perfect. But so, okay, so he is the same voice actor. Gotcha. Hey, it is evil him. Am I having a nightmare? If only it were so. No one speaks. It's really pretty though. I'd be afraid, but I'd also be like, ooh, at least if I'm going to die, it looks really cool. Okay, so then... so then America is going to send a nuke, as America does, you know. I mean, we're in America, but that's a very American thing to do. Mr. Daijuji! What's going on? This is terrible! Hey, calm yourself before speaking. A nuclear missile was just launched at Arkham City. What? Nuclear missile? I know the cosmic horrors that can bend reality, but they always go with a big squid. Not this time. I mean, this time we have Ball Thulu. I feel like we saw Cthulhu at the end of Rudy's route. Maybe not? I'm not sure. Maybe not, actually. We have yet to see any true squids. The one thing at the island is probably a squid-like, but that was... it kind of looked more like a giant sea slug. A nuclear missile? It takes me a while to understand the meaning behind those insane words. Then the panic hits me all at once. A nuke? What the heck? Why would they... It was most likely launched by the US government in order to destroy the floating monster. Going to sacrifice Arkham for that? That's nuts! Anyways, return to base now. These underground facilities might be able to... Run away? Yeah, about that. You know, like, I'm just sad that if we ever have an apocalypse, it would never look as cool. I feel like our apocalypse, if we do get one, it's just gonna be like really boring. Unless, you know, like aliens come down and do something. But I think there was like a recent study or like a theory or hypothesis where it's like our galaxy or our like area of space is just a giant empty bubble. It's like we've been put in timeout in space. I'd sure as heck like to, but we're a little crucified at the moment. No matter how hard I struggle, the golden sword piercing Demonbane won't budge an inch. Aliens come down. It's 1-to-1. I mean, if it's 1-to-1 of War of the Worlds, that's okay because at least we win in the end. And Facebook's deleted. Double win! Double win! Shoot! Heart! Okay, so Master Theron's laughing at us. Is this when he got killed by his so-called friends?
人には早すぎるヘルメスの炎。されども人は彼を描いて。待て。無粋。
Alright, let's get it. It's Daijuji! Are they just gonna... How's the VN so far? It's great. It's great. We're about to get hit by a nuke. Oh wait, no, actually I think the nuke was eaten. No. This has to be a joke, right? Yeah, okay. Yeah. So Bothulu just ate the nuke. Even the nuclear missile is useless against him. But he falls into her chair. Fear of Master Therion is eating into her soul, leaving behind only resignation and despair. Only the face of her grandfather. We know who her grandfather is now. Remains to protect the depths of her heart. Grandfather, this is the enormity of the despair you faced. It is falling apart. Bum, bum, ba-dum, bum. This is the PlayStation 2 all ages version. Yes, it is that version. Bum, bum, bum. The last bastion of strength is crumbling. So it's got like animations and stuff that the original didn't. It's so good. My quiet existence, and from the earthly pale, like a dream, free me with your lips so hale. When the night mist swirls and churns, then to have lanterns I'll return. He's making poems? We're poet. Beauty string scatters like dust to the wind. Dust to the wind. Your friend worked on the translation! That's so exciting. And when everything else has failed her, please just ignore every time we point out a typo. There is still something she clings to until the very end. Something she wants so desperately to believe in. Tears in her eyes, Rudy cries his name with all the explosive power of her emotions. Demonbane! Mr. Daijuji! Kudo! My beloved Lily Marley. My beloved Lily Marley.
Master Therion!
Flipping out on the— oh, nice! We'll get to that eventually. I feel like even if we finish this, and if that just magically was like available once we finished all the routes, I feel like I'd still take a break. We gotta keep things spicy, you know? But like not in like the H sense. YouTube won't allow that, okay? YouTube doesn't. Also, guys, I looked at the scenes. I looked at with the scenes. His thing is too big. I don't like it. I would skip them. I would like 100% skip them just because it's too big. If it's just a girl, like that's fine. But if it's like when his thing is there, it's like too grossly big. I feel like with that, I've confirmed that like I'll never be of the monster effer community. I'm just like, ew, oh god, oh, ew. Damn you, Master Therion!
Master Therion!
Coward. I am. It's me. I'm the coward. Oh, that's right. Then all of the US, the people in charge of the US shot themselves. Oh no, wait. Some of them died to her, and then others lost themselves. But it's okay. She's fine. Like, okay, here's the thing. They basically drew all of the oh, what's it? Oh, what are they called? They're not pipes. They're not. I can't think of the word. I hate my memory. They drew. What are they called? Tentacles. They drew tentacles and his thing like the same. Like they have the same level of disgustingness in my brain. Oh shoot! I did not mean to do fast, but we're here. But now we don't know what happened. Okay, not much. Hello. Mind flashes through the foundation of the world, racing to calculate the joints that hold existence together. Don't mess with me! Do you think I'll let that guy, a guy like that, do what he likes? We started this in order to stop that monster. In order to defeat Master Tyrion's law. I'll begin to shape my own. My sorcery takes shape, creating a new world from my law. Nothing is absolute. For we sorcerers, for any law, there exists a way to break it. That true? In other words, Demonbane was created! Look at him. Look at him. Also, we got on good morning. Welcome in. Ring, 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 ring. Sandal fallen, sandal fallen. Ring, 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 ring. Sandal fallen. Okay, wait. Let me get some good shots of this. We might have this already, but I'm not sure. Just like this. The cross and the swords. Yeah, the cross and the swords nailing Demonbane to it burst into light and vanish. Demonbane shines faintly in the glow of the fading particles. The burden of the spell broke blood vessels in my eyes. My eyes feel hot right now. Tears of blood running down my cheeks. Are you alright, Kuro? This is absolutely nothing. The fight has only just started. And yes, we do have... It's technically tomorrow for me, but yes, for those of you that are on Friday, yes, we do have stream tomorrow. Today, and like... In exactly 12 hours! Wait, not Super Robot Wars. The other... We have a stream, but it's, another Centuries episode 2. That's what we're playing. Super Robot Wars is for Sunday. Super Robot Wars Sundays. Even though technically we make Saturday because they're both S's. But no! Sundays! We go to the Church of Super Robot Wars Y on Sunday. Yeah, man. Yes, that's right! Destruction robots notice Demonbane is free once more and approach us. Alright, you guys! We're heading... Oh my god, we are heading to the scrapyard! Let's go, Kudo! Fight on! The destroyer robots attack! Hundreds of thousands! Itanga, Ikuga! We're heading. Are you heading? I'm heading. We're jumping out! Got it! I explode into the sky on jets of space-time warping energy. Below me, I can see the armies of robots trampling over Arkham City. No problem. I'll finish every last one of you. Princess! Princess, can you hear me? Oh, yes! We're accessing the Hirani Press system to the knuckle code! Understood. Transmitting words of power. Decompressing spell data. Alright! We did it. Did I type this twice? Type everything twice. Everyone, Dornians, you have to type everything twice now. Oh. Yeah, the heroes of justice. Demonbane! Oh, we kind of missed that. Okay, they're probably just talking about us. Jeebus! Okay, wait. Oh, new stuff. I was like, I feel like important stuff's happening. I bring Demonbane to a screeching halt as a thunderous earth-shaking roar surrounds us. Son of a... Oh, our besties are here. But they're not our besties. So you guys are gonna help us out and get rid of Master Tyrion, or are you actually gonna help him this time? I feel like they're gonna kill him again. Maybe? Moshikashite?
まずい。さすがにデウスマキナを7体も敵には回せぬぞ。
Well, you might not have to. You might not have to fight them. It might all be Daijobu. This song's so cool though.
なぜに持ち場を離れてここにやってきたの
Your life is flashing before your eyes. My screen was flashing before my eyes. my screen was trying to reduce it's trying to make the Dornians have epilepsy. I keep wanting to say narcolepsy, but that's definitely not the correct word. Oh yeah, okay, they're doing it. They're doing the thing. Okay, everyone, epilepsy mode. Goodbye, Master Therion, at least for now. Shoot, we won't last too long like this. Okay, so pew pew. Gonna combine with Demonbane maybe another time. Maybe we can get all of them on our side. Another little bit, you know, testy, but sure. Or this is the only line that's okay, no, we got this as well. Magic circuits showing 74% damage. Energy supply rate at 36 and decreasing. Situation critical. Total loss of function is imminent. Isn't there anything we can do? We're just watching like idiots, sucking our thumbs. Monitor shows the impotent Demonbane as its brutalization continues. The status readouts change with dizzying speeds. Every number is more disastrous than the last, only serving to accelerate the onset of despair. Sonia is wailing. Sorry, I burped. Her face wet with tears and snot. Makoto tries to remain calm, but she can't suppress the cold sweat or trembling of her body. Chiaki curses viciously and slams her fist against the controls. Yuri battles against the fear and despair that threatens to crush her heart. What can she do? Yuri, you have to save your grandpa. No hope that Demonbane can make it to a retrieval lift. Reinforcements won't make it in time. And even if they did, they wouldn't last for a second against Anticross. And their Deus Machina. The destruction of Demonbane, their final hope will be torn from them. Everything is leading to the worst possible ending. I chose all the right options. There's no options. There's no bad ending for Leica. We literally can't mess this up. You're lying. Narrator's lying. Unreliable narrator. Get him out of here. And right before their panicked eyes. No. The final scene is unfolding. That's okay. We'll skip it. I like that we have all of these parts because Nudie was elsewhere last time. So it's like, you guys, now she is safe inside here, okay? It's fine. Nudie is in her area. Safe, free of harm. The AC is on. Out of my way! The transfiguration was sudden. Along with the tearing roar, Metatron's speed completely outdid Sandalphon's reaction. I didn't even click. The only thing Sandalphon sees is a flash. Time completely stops for Sandalphon. Metatron doesn't sacrifice him even a gaze. She slips beside him, and carving a stream of light into the sky, dashes to Demonbane, who stands on the verge of despair. She was too fast even for eyes. course! Dornians, I feel like, despite a lot of you being retro, I feel like we've got some pretty good reaction times. Black Angel is left alone. Tron, along. Will you fool yourself until you're satisfied? His trembling voice is filled with hatred. It's not his trembling voice, his filter is going too hard. We'll get you no matter what! If I like, I think that would be bad for my vocal cords though. The black armor splits down vertically. Time has finally caught up with Metatron's swift slice. Fresh blood spurts from his body and jerks forward. No matter what, I'll kill Metatron! Monster! His wings lose power, leaving behind resentment. In the air, the dark angel plummets to the ground. Flowing blood draws a trail from where he falls. Metatron leaves behind an explosion of light. A flash of light exposing a silhouette. Oh, a silhouette of the fallen angel. Of the fallen angel? Light! Why are we calling for light? He's not here. Death Note is not in the vicinity with us. The light is coming. 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 The light of extinction soon, and I'm running us to the flash. It's not for 1 week. Any minute now. Soon. This thing, this place, this down, shit. Cut out! Al! Al abandons all controls and stands before me. She blocks the light of ruin with a pentagram, trying to reject it. Time for dinner, have fun! Thank you for stopping by, Wanderer! Phaser's getting stronger. Did they put Phaser to kill mode instead of stun? But something like that is impossible to accomplish. The overwhelming power mercilessly surges forward. Oh! No! It's no use, get back! Don't be stupid! I can't quit here! Destructive light finally reaches the cockpit. Light. The mass that smashes, gorges, burns, and vaporizes. Battering ram. It crushes through Demonbane's steel. The light's destruction touches us. Shoot! And then, different light, shining white. Angel flies in, smashing apart the cockpit. I didn't even have a chance to raise my voice. Metatron grabs our bodies at violent speed. Output power of her wings of light past their limit, letting out a tremendous roaring. A moment before the light of destruction completely melts away the cockpit. The cockpit. Metatron exits Demonbane with us in her arms. Wait, did I read that right? Okay, yeah, but they're using it in not the way that I originally read it. It's full speed. It's crazy G's. Like a G6, like a G6. No way I can withstand this. Cornered by fading awareness, I see Demonbane swallowed by light, and Metatron frantically escaping from the spreading explosion. That was consciousness. Let's eat now. Oh yeah, that happened last time too, where they thought that we died. But it's just Demonbane got a little busted. This time Sandalphon saved us. Which makes more sense. I forget how we got saved in the last time, because it couldn't have been Nudie. What could Nudie have done? Augustus's Deus Machina has carved a scar in the face of the city. Every building standing in the way of his attack has melted and evaporated into thin air. At the end of the scar, where Demonbane had once stood, was nothing left. Everything within 1 kilometer radius from the ground zero had been blasted clean off. Demonbane had disappeared. Gone. Without a trace. They were defeated.
まさかあのロボットが負けるなんてそんな
That
ことが
How could that robot possibly lose?
どうしようかね。
What
まった
are
く。
we gonna do now? The one all of Arkham City had been relying on.
デモンベインロストしました。
Demonbane lost.
そん
Oh no!
お嬢様
Lady,
大丈夫
I'm
です
alright, but
一つだけ朗報があります
I have some good
Demonbane
news. I have
lost
confirmed
Sunzen.
that just
メタト
before
ロンによって
Demonbane
大
disappeared,
臣
both
寺アルアジフの両名
Daijuji
が救出されたのを
and
確認しまし
Alazif
た
were rescued by
二人は無事
Metatron.
です
They are safe and sound. Is that true? Did Metatron save them last time? Is that how it happened? So it's very cold. Where is my... Wait! There we go. It's actually like not a bad temperature now because it's like super rainy and that turned the temperature down quite a bit. So I actually don't need super duper cooling right now. It's kind of nice. I wish we could just go into fall like this. Like we don't need to go back to hot weather. We're fine. It's fine.
はい確かに
Yes, most certainly.
至急救助隊を
Rescue party at once.
了解
Roger. Now,
とりあえず
it's good to know
あの
at
二
least
人が無
those
事
two
だ
are
ったこ
going
と
to
だ
be
けでも
alright.
よしとしまし
はい
Yes. However,
デ
Demonbane, don't worry. We can summon Demonbane from another universe. It's fine. Once Daijuji Kudo wakes up, it'll be fine. Darkness falls as the sky is blackened by the majestic appearance of an evil god, and the darkness covering the hearts of men, swallowing and devouring their light, has a name. Gotcha games. Oh, it's called Despair. Same thing. It's the same thing. This is a temple throne room. Following Augustus's orders, all members of Black Lodge have gathered in the audience chamber. The main gate opens, drawing all eyes to it. 6 silhouettes stand in the light of the doorway. They are leaders of Black Lodge, the Anticross.
いやはやはや、皆の衆、お揃いでご苦労。
My, my. How good of you all to gather on such short notice. Vespasius, as we know, he ends up, at least in Judy's route, he ended up being the main evil that we had to fight before other stuff. Before Master Terion came back. I wonder if it'll be the same. Vespasius walks to the altar with his usual affected air. The other Anticross follow him.
あらあらあら
Oh my.
随分と減っ
It
ちゃった
looks
み
like
たい
we've
ね
lost quite a few. We go over the gathered disciples. Tiberius chuckles. Tiberius scoffs, his lack of interest plain.
神の
It
肉に
appears
大
that
を
many
食わ
were
れ
consumed by the god's flesh. However, it
別
means little.
つうかさ
In other words,
てめえ
dumbasses
の
who
身も
can't
守
take
れ
care
ね
of
え雑魚
themselves should just
と
go
っとと
die.
死んじまえっつうの
We can't be wiping your butts for you, right, Caligula? Claudius laughs derisively with a pointed look at Caligula's prosthetic arm and eye patch. At a word, Caligula swings his fist. Though unable to catch the swift Claudius, the blast sends several disciples flying. Like, there's gotta be someone out here, either in English or in Japanese, that wrote a fanfic, a doujin for these two. I refuse to believe that it's not out there. There has to be. There has to be. Wanna go?
やめないか、二人とも。
Enough, you two.
ただでさえ少なくなった
Our
車
supply of pawns has
お
already
前たちの
shrunk
くだらない喧嘩で
considerably.
これ以上
Don't exacerbate the
Yes.
problem with your foolish quarrels. Good morning, Baso! Augustus scolds the two from the rear of the party. Despite having just been clearly referred to as pawns, disciples show not even the slightest anger or displeasure. I mean, at least not anger, because they would absolutely kill you if you showed any anger. What did I miss? What did I miss? What did you miss? Master Therion is quote-unquote dead because he got, mutinied by his Antichrist folks. And we got saved by Metatron. So the black myth. What? I don't even know what that is. Does it have mecha in it? If not, I haven't seen it. Is that again? Yeah, that seems to be a thing. He just dies so easily. But it's okay, he'll come back. I'm sure. For them, there's only anxiety and their fear and the awe of the Antichrist. It's mainly fear. Soon, all 6 of the Antichrists have assembled before the throne. Augustus steps forward and addresses the assemblage! Gathered disciples, the treachery of the Grand Master, Master Therion, is as I have explained. When I think of all our comrades who have been sacrificed to his madness, my heart bursts with rage and grief. His words are transparent. His words are as transparent as they come. Even so, dissent never enters the disciples' minds. That is how well they know the terror of the Antichrist. Augustus continues, his words reverberating through the tension-charged air. You guys constantly in this route? Wait, no, we're in a new route. We are in Leica's route now. We finished Duty's route. We defeated the evil that was Master Therion. We saw that we were technically Duty's grandpa if we didn't overcome with the power of love and friendship. But if we did overcome with the power of love and friendship, then we did not become Duty's grandpa. Did Nero kill him in this route? Nero? Ooh. Your character name. Augustus continues his words. The tomboys. Oh no, she didn't kill him. She just ran away. She got killed by him. Tyrant got killed by Therion at the end of last week. And we got her gun. That's really the most important part. But I feel like she's gonna stay alive in Owl's route. But then how do we get her gun? Curious. So will the sea project end here? Will our kingdom be destroyed before it even arises? The chamber fills with disquieted muttering. Master Therion's project was only a facade, then all their hopes and dreams were for nothing. They're allowing the anxiety to spread through all the disciples because that's how you manipulate people. Augustus cuts into the din with a theatrical proclamation. No! Our dreams are long years spent enduring utmost darkness. We must not allow them to go to waste. Yeah, I remember that. We couldn't save her. We can fix her. Like Owl's route. Surely in Owl's route, at the very least, we can get her on our side. Surely. We, the Antichrist, have decided, as the heads of the beast, we will continue the sea project. As the muttering of the disciples becomes an uproar, Vespasianus steps up and continues the explanation. Ironically, Master Therion has accomplished the summoning of the new reforms. We could call this a blessing in disguise, perhaps a lucky break. In any case, now that he has set the table for us, Master Therion's power is no longer needed. After all, The means to control the gods are in our hands. With our power, the Sea Project can return to true completion. Hearing those words, the disciples began to regain their enthusiasm. The rapid succession of unbelievable events had thrown them into chaos. But if the Sea Project, their hopes and indeed their purpose in life can still be completed, and Black Lodge still has meaning. That was one sentence. The Sea Priestess has already been presented as the central unit to the heart of the illusionary Heart Mother. Now, we need only wait! We were supposed to fill her dark soul with light! Next time. We'll get her next time. Maybe. Possibly. I never lie. There is nothing standing in our way without Demonbane. The Hado Association has no power! Now is the time to renew your convictions. Comrades, the word of law is... Responding to Augustus' calls, the assembly disciples snap to attention, raise their right fist, and cry their creed is one. The throne room shakes with their voices. The word of law is Delva! The Antichrist looks down on them with satisfied expressions. However, there's only one member of Black Lodge whose will has not been brought under their control. Yeah! Dr. Westo! Stop right there! A thunderous cacophony blasts away the chanting. All eyes go to the gate where Dr. West is wailing on his electric guitar. Upon finishing his riff, Dr. West strides fearlessly up to the Antichrist. Elsa follows behind him. He's got... I desire his level of confidence. Dr. West stops, moving when Augustus stands before him. 6 pairs of eyes glare coldly. Doctor. How scary, Noble. He arrives with so much aura. I feel like it's all self-made. I mean, I guess that is aura. Nah, you can have aura that comes from other things. He's like 100% fanning his own aura. Sometimes you gotta do that. What is your business, Doctor? I just heard your speech, and it was nothing but self-serving nonsense. Just when did the Black Lodge become yours? Dr. West glares back, unflinching. Elsa's his amp! He just plugs it into like her ear, and then she just opens her mouth. He would do that. He would absolutely do that. Only he would have the mad courage to stand up to the Antichrist like this. Augustus responds coolly. We have no intention of making Black Lodge ours. However, we were the Grand Master's lieutenants. Now that he is gone by our hands, who else can hold the organization together? What nonsense are you spouting? You talk like the Grand Master's death was inevitable, but it was all your plot. You're nothing but traitors! A dangerous aura begins to gather around the Antichrist. Even so, Dr. West shows no signs of backing down. Augustus responds, voice growing steadily lower. So what exactly are you trying to say? That you will not obey us, traitor? I never imagined that you were so loyal. I have no loyalty. A genius is always in the... I don't grovel before anyone. However, I find all of you repugnant. Just because you are lieutenants, you think you can... Dr. West's triad suddenly ceases. Elsa looks over her shoulder, trying to discern the cause of the sudden change. Doctor, what's wrong, Double? Darn you! I've had enough of you, Doctor. With an exasperated shake of the head, Augustus pulls out the knife he's down into Dr. West's abdomen! Dr. West falls to the marble floor with blood pouring from his wound. Elsa dashes to his side. Doctor! 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 Ah, yes. I forgot to mention this. Comrades! The loss of the Grandmaster has thrown us into chaos. In order to recover as quickly as possible, elements of disorder will be dealt with summarily. I bid you not forget this. Cradling Dr. West in her arms, Elsa looks fearfully up at Augustus, who looks down at her with a cold smile. As a small mercy, I will finish you quick. He was the only one. Yeah, he's the only one. I mean, I don't blame the followers. What are they gonna do? They probably all joined because they were powerless, and they were like with this cult. Like, cults always go after the same kind of people. The people that like are down on their luck, the people that need something that can pick them up, and of course, usually they start by being like, "We'll help you. You need a support. We can be that support system." Elsa grabs a grenade from her hip and throws it against the floor. A flash erupts between Elsa and Augustus. Everyone who was looking averts their eyes from the sudden blinding light. When the light fades, Elsa and Dr. West are no longer there. With Dr. West on her back, Elsa is quickly vanishing beyond the main gate. Hey, wait, where are you going? After the traitors! Claudius screams at the disciples. As the panicked henchmen run after Elsa, emergency sirens begin to sound throughout the illusionary Heart Mother. Should we not give chase? There's nothing they can do now. Now then. Next, where is Sandalfar? I was able to contact him just a while ago, but you don't think he lost to Metatron? What will be his next? No problem. The man cared not one bit about the organization. The only thing he had in mind for is Metatron. That might give rise to some different. That's right. Let us discuss our future plans. Whether they're gonna use Sandalfar? Augustus' intent eyes turn to look at all the Anticross, who give light nods. Because of the Grandmaster's plan, the C project was activated in the incomplete form. Hence, we don't have full control of it. Well, of course. After all the tyrants, the Sea Priestess has died. Of course. The central control unit, meant to control Cthulhu, doesn't exist anymore. To our greatest regret, it was destroyed by that Demonbane. Actually, it wasn't destroyed by Demonbane. Demonbane hurt it a lot, but actually it was your great leader that you killed that destroyed it. Right now, we only have the Rylith text. Therefore, the completion of the C project is impossible. This is where we start. Let us prepare the substitute. It was I, Master Therion! Substitute! A projection appears in the center of the hall, and what's shown there is... Liber Legis! Indeed. Completely restored and already transferred to the central area. And the other machine, well, whatever, it's unrelated to current affairs. They damaged it that much, and yet it looks almost brand new. It's probably taken from another universe, from another timeline. Despite having taken lethal damage, projected Liber Legis indeed looks perfectly healthy. Torn off limbs and the pummeled body have already restored. It bathes in Cthulhu's aura and regenerates at high speeds. Like Grandmaster said before, we are going to use Liber Legis as the central unit. Oh my, I see. So, what are you going to do about the other problem? Replacement for the priestess. I'll be having a blessed day! in this chapter, it's not going so well for our heroes, but I'm having a good day. Guardians, how are your days going? Or how are your days looking to be shaping up? Augustus sets his eyes on the cautious-looking Vespasianus and quietly addresses him. Yes. The identity of Metatron is the remains of the Moonchild project, correct? If I recall correctly, she was number 4. So you knew about it. Vespasianus shows a challenging smile while Titus knits his brow with a perplexed look. I just woke up, so I hope I will have a good day. Hopefully you will have a good day. I mean, you could like wake up on the wrong side of the bed, where it's like you just feel like the day's gonna be bad. It's not the same as waking up tired either. Everyone wakes up tired. I refuse to believe. As a morning person, I wake up tired. Vespasianus shows a challenging smile while Titus knits his brow. Wake up feeling violent. I guess you can. You can wake up and choose violence. Child project. Ah, I see. You weren't here at that time. The Moonchild Project is a program with the goal of surpassing Destroyer Robot Project. It is a project to cultivate artificial humans. Wait, what? You never heard of wake up and choose violence? Moonchild, Cthulhu, Metatron, man, some out there stuff is going on. Yeah, their day is not going well. I mean, I guess these are the bad guys. Anti-Cross are the bad guys, and they kind of just got everything they wanted. That's okay. We'll come back with a vengeance. We'll beat them. But there was something behind it. Some of your sweet, secrety, girly chats. Explain it to us as well. Very well. I shall explain how we will manipulate the gods with our hands. With your hand? Like Play-Doh? You are stubborn, Robo. He was able to plunder the flying destroyer robot and successfully escape from the illusionary Heart Mother. But that's where the difficulty started. The robot Elsa is riding was chased by the other mass-produced destroyer robots. She skillfully dodges the Vulcans and destroyer beams and counterattacks. One by one, the destroyer robot falls down. There's simply too many of them! Well, as a morning person, I still wake up feeling... yes! I absolutely still wake up feeling tired, and then I just get out of bed. The thing is, I have to have something to do. Like, unless I have something to do, it's a lot more difficult to get out of bed. Because if I'm like, oh, it's morning, I'm just gonna get out of bed and sit on my computer. Like, I'll probably fall asleep. Again. Yeah, we're gonna be 5 a.m. into this shower. To fully wake up? I don't think showers wake you up. Maybe they help. Like waking up for Demonbane! Yeah. Heck yeah. What if I just do everything in Japanese? That'll really get your brain jogging. It definitely won't overload them and make you go back to sleep. A swarm of robots that doesn't diminish no matter how many she takes down. Dows. And she cannot shake them off. Easing attacks Elsa. This is Poopy Double! And the moment she mumbles that, something other shows its fangs. Double! The front of the destroyer robots. In front of the destroyer robots, a thick darkness that was born in the night sky pierces it, as if trying to tear open a hole in the space. In the depths of the wavering, quivering, floating darkness, light surging. Her sixth sense makes Elsa's pulse rise. She vastly changes the trajectory to steer clear from the darknesses. Not. A wild dance of light. The lightning surged from the depths of darkness. Once again, it sweeps and pulverizes the backbone of the destroyer robot. This is... The lightning stops, and the darkness clears up. Black mist melts in the darkness of night, revealing the black girl standing there. Oh wow, they reveal that she is alive very quickly. Iselda! How, Robo? Indeed, the girl with the ink-colored hair is a loyal servant of Master Tyrio. She doesn't show any interest in the destroyer robot that Elsa rides, and simply stares at Cthulhu who covers the sky. Her expression is distorted by pain. She staked all of her power to prove her existence in this place. The floating figure looks very fragile, almost transparent. Etheldra's body powerlessly leans forward and begins to fall. Also doesn't even understand why. When she realizes it, she's following her silhouette. She accelerates and extends her hand to catch her. She just turns. Can you imagine you go to like help someone who's falling? Like and they just disperse into book pages? Didn't that happen in... That happened in that one TV show, Read or Die? Binding dissolves. Her body collapses back into grimoire pages. Pieces of paper are about to be scattered into the wind, but they are caught in a pocket of wind in the destroyer robot's hand. The swirl leaves only one thing in his palm, a grimoire. The Pukanaktik manuscripts. I read that right. Ouch! I completely regain my consciousness. A sharp pain assaults all of my body. I clench my teeth and try to bear with it. Okay, so he's not going to be out like he was last time. And I'm pretty sure after this, he was knocked out for like a good, 2 chapters or something, right? For Duty's route, she had to do a lot of, finding herself. What in the world happened? I'm sure I ate that attack. Ate the attack of that gaudy guy. And then Demonbane. To begin with, why am I even alive? Memory is in chaos. Last thing I saw before I lost my conscience was... That's right, Metatron! I was in college. I always chose the first class of the day, and that was 7 a.m. I had to take an hour ride by bus to be... Math? No, see, they had me at a morning class. I have to be doing something. If it's just listening to a lecture, that's not good enough. I have to be actively involved. I definitely fell asleep during some of my 7 a.m. classes. Actually, it wasn't, I think they were 8 a.m. classes. I flexibly rouse my body. The sharp pain attacks it once again. Tears swell in my eyes. There's no time to cry. No more cry. Yes, that's right. We're saved by Metatron. I ignore the pain and look around. Looks like I'm in a deserted house. Wait a second! This place was destroyed! We've been here before! I ignore the pain and look around. Looks like I'm in a deserted... first thing I spot is Al's collapsed figure. Al! Sleeping face is heavily distorted with pain. Body is covered with cold sweat. Breathing is so rough that I feel painful looking at her.
Oi!
Hey, Al! I shake her shoulders, but she shows no signs of waking up. Math would keep you awake? If I was actually doing math, but if it was just the teacher lecturing at us about math, no, I'd be done. I'd be gone. I shake her shoulders, but she shows no signs of waking up. She has really weakened. Let's quickly treat her, but how? I spot the white silhouette in the corner of my eye. I see with my little eye. I spy with my little eye. Something white. I hurriedly turn my face in that direction. She is there. The one Leaning against the wall is, indeed, Metatron. It looks like she hasn't regained her consciousness. Only her chest moves up and down, breathing slowly. Her white armor is full of cracks and burn marks all over. She saved us from the explosion. No wonder she took heavy damage. I rush over to her. I ignore all the screams my body tries to make and peer into her face from close up. It was still hidden under the mask. Metatron! Metatron, are you alright? I shake her shoulders, calling her name. Just like Al, she doesn't look like she's going to wake up anytime soon. Damage is serious. Oh, if I fought better! I hear a crackling sound. Uh-oh! I think her mask is breaking. One small crack runs over her mask. Next to another small crack, and finally turns into a big fracture. Thus, with a disappointingly quiet sound, it breaks in two and falls to the floor. Oh my gosh! Who could have seen this? What? No way! Ain't no way, Dornians. What? No. No. Wish I had no idea who the face belonged to. Well, since I'm seeing it for the first time, it's a given that I shouldn't recognize it. But I do. Oh, but the hair color is different. And look, the length as well. And so... why? Face. I recognize his face. Length and hair color. The length and color of her hair. Her atmosphere is absolutely different, but there's no mistaking it. No way I'll mistake this gentle, soft appearance. Even though I have reached that answer, I can't accept it. Get the flashes of Leica. They're like, in case you haven't gotten it, here's some pictures. Understand, please. Who could have foreseen this? Also, I did not say good morning, but good morning, Eroto. They're like dangling keys in front of us. Like, look at who could it be? Who could it be? Everything feels unreal, like a dream. And my frowning voice sounds completely indistinct. I whisper her name in a daze. Mr. Leica? Oh! Oh. Lowers. White. 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 White! Yes. This white scenery again. White bed. These white sheets. That white ceiling. Those white walls. That white floor. White curtain. And my dreams are always white. Past has always died. White so clean. It doesn't have a single speck of dirt on it. White so pure. It's driving me crazy. Everything I remember is buried in such cruel white. White jail, once again. Having the dream of the two children huddling in their white prison. When I first came to this facility, I made some friends. Kids that lived in the same environment as us. Girls, all 6 of them. 8 people including us. Wait! Candlephone girl? At the beginning, all of us studied together. Unless all of these girls also died and then Sandalphon came. One by one, everyone was put into separate special curricula. Bang! 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 5 humanoid-shaped vinyl boards appeared for me. I shoot at the vital points drawn on those boards. I must not fire at the woman-shaped boards. 2 targets in the front row and 1 in the back. I fire 3. Marv. Since we etched the magic formula in her nervous system, her performance increased many-fold. Good girl. She really is a good girl. Thank you for the special formula. The burden on her brain has been... Thanks to your special formula, the burden on her brain has been reduced by 96%. From now on, if we remove the anti-battle curse, she will be able to display this performance in most kinds of battle situations. Who? With anti-battle curse?
Fantastic.
Simply marvelous. All that we have left to do is... Even though I was still a child, I already understood what kind of curriculum it was we were taking. They were... The men were white! They were white! The world enveloped in white. All that I have. I can't run away. I can't run away. Trained to tell people. It's alright. Sky. It's alright. A blue sky. One day I'll definitely bring you out of here. One day. Definitely bring you to that sky. Is that supposed to be a little boy? Blue. Promise you. I just didn't try with his voice. Slowly open my eyelids. Is this Leica? Right. Leica? Feeling covered in steel frames reflected in my eyes. My field of vision is dim. I ascertain my current situation. I'm at... Right. I've succeeded in saving Daijuji Kudo. Oh wait, we should probably do a voice. I've succeeded in saving Daijuji Kudo and escaped from the battlefield to this deserted house. After that, I collapsed from the fatigue and I instantly checked my body. It's alright. Damage is in repairable range, and the cracks from the explosion are negligible. I raise my body. My eyes meet those of Daijuji Kudo. At first glance, he doesn't seem to have any major injuries. I made it. I let out a sigh of relief. The owl as if is lying down with her eyes closed. She is covered in cold sweat, and her breathing is rough. Body keeps flickering transparent like a ghost. Existence is becoming thin. I must hurry up and do something about it. Daijuji Kudo, can you move? We must quickly leave. And I finally notice the strange look that Daijuji Kudo has on his face. He's staring at me with a stupefied expression. I touch my face. It's not there. The mask that covered both my face and my heart is gone. That faceless white mask is not on my face. And thus... Leica? Oh, she's so pretty like this! Oh, she looks great with silver hair that's down. Oh, stay this way. Not that I have anything, but also put it back on your glasses. Put back on your glasses, keep your hair down, keep your silver. Yeah, I see it. I see it. But oh, you saw it. Stone of Air. Alright, we'll go for a little while longer. She's so pretty. She's so pretty! I don't know who's talking. For a while, our stares are simply locked at each other. I do not find the words to speak. I cannot put my thoughts in order. Her booba are huge here, though. She's definitely the most well-endowed of the 3 ladies. Why is Leica's face underneath Metatron's mask? Oh, obviously there can only be one answer. It's just that my feelings cannot come to terms with the truth that fast. Leica is Metron? Even though my feelings are in disarray, with those words, everything falls into place. Leica won't answer. She just averts her face. You were fighting Black Lodge all this time? It's finally land the heaviness of reality onto my heart. Yes, that's right. She has given this gentle smile to me and the kids, all while fighting Black Lodge in the shadows? Not letting anyone know? All alone? No, I wanted to keep you out of this fight. When Metatron first rejected me, it was because of how dangerous Demonbane was. In other words, it's because she was worried about me? Why? Were you doing such a... Suddenly, the earth erupts with a roar. Fragile, abandoned house shakes furiously. A giant mass has landed near us. Returns from the Black Lodge? Oh, she's ready to fight! Look at her, she's got her fighting stance! She's so ready, guys. I guess his expression turns grave. Oh, she's got like no bite. She's just like me! Oh my gosh. I like it's just like me. I don't like that she doesn't have her glasses though. I guess she kinda is like me. She's got no bite and all booba. It's a face I don't know. The cool-headed, strong expression of Warrior's face. There's not a trace of the older sister character of Sister Leica. It's the face Metatron was hiding under that mask. And the silhouette disappears in a flash. Wait. A while! It's just weird. Oh, wait! Good for her. Not everybody can have a big butt, okay? I'm happy that the character designers decided to give her a modest booty. I hurriedly chase her. Oh, I don't think her wounds are grave, but I won't be able to turn into Megia style for a while. I grasp my revolver and leave the building. You're just gonna leave Al there? What if they kill Al? You really won't be able to go Megia style. Mega's already taking aim with her transformed hand. It occurred to me that while she was Metatron, but now with her armor, body, and Leica's face, it's a kind of painful sight. Destroyer robot. I look to where the cannon is pointing. It's a flying destroyer robot. Did it come in pursuit of us? But then why did it come alone? I fathom the thoughts of the enemy, so I must stay alert. I carefully observe the robot's movements. Oh wait, it's our boys. The next moment, the reinforcement hatch opens, releasing compressed air with a hiss. Looking like one of those... Looks like this one has a human pilot. Not quite. And the one who comes out is... Sister Leica, wait a moment! Don't shoot! Leica throws me a glance of doubt. Person exiting the hatch waves in our direction. Darling, you're alive, Nobo. Elsa? Wait, don't move, Black Lodge. What are you plotting? Leica issues a strict warning. Elsa doesn't falter. She calls to me with tear-jerked face. Darling, I know that we're enemies, but please help Nobo. The doctor. Please save the doctor, Nobo. What? And then I finally noticed who it is that Elsa is holding. His face is ghostly white. He appears to be unconscious, but there's no mistaking him. Oh my gosh, guys! They're trying to hack into my Instagram again! They're probably trying to change the password again. We're just gonna keep going back. I'm just playing password footsie with these guys. Thank God we can save West again. I hope in Al's route we can. Because if it doesn't go the path, I mean maybe it will even in Al's route to where they mutiny against Master Therion. But if they don't, do we still get to hang out with Dr. West?
どういうこと?
Wait, the Instagram thing ain't a bit? No. I'm curious where they're from this time. But I got the same message that's like, yeah, it's a kind of strange one, so you can't access it for some time. I wish I can just delete it, but I can't. It won't let me delete it. What does this mean? Reaching sound of the car brakes interrupts the dialogue. An armored car pulls to a stop right by us. A line of high domains appears from within.
なんでこんなとこに破壊ロボが?
What the hell's with that robot? With that destroyer robot? Mr. Daijuji! Mr. Daijuji is here as well! What the hell? Oh dear, oh dear.
それに
Is that Metatron? Hey. She covers her face and spreads the mechanical wings. The flare momentarily illuminates the surroundings. The blast of the air almost topples me over again. She flashbanged us! What? Like I'd already leaped away at ultra high speeds. Most likely because she didn't want to expose her face.
なんや?
それよりも
早く
Quickly save the doctor!
アルタ
Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear.
もう
I don't know what's going on anymore. What is going on? So many things happened at the same time, so my head is in a state of confusion. What in the world is going on? So is Al gonna be the one that's... Is Al gonna be out of commission this time? Because now that we can stick with Metatron, so we do have a way of fighting, even without Al. I don't know if we'll actually keep her down. That one was deep and quite life-threatening, but the doctors managed to save him in time. Laying in a bed in the sick bay, Dr. West is wearing a respirator, sleeping peacefully. The anesthesia is still working.
どうしてこの人を助けたのです、大獣児さん?
Why did you save this man, Mr. Daijuji?
この人も
I assume you know that he is one of that Lord's past disciples. And just glares questioningly at me. It's a little scary. Well, abandoning him would have left a bad aftertaste. I mean, sure, he's a bad guy, but I don't think he's evil like the Antichrist. But too kind. I suppose that's one of the good parts. But please exercise a little more caution.
それでも少し
了解
Got it! I'll be careful.
ありがとう
Daddy!
ありがとうロボ
Thank you. Thank you, Nobo.
あ
Don't grab my wounds, you dummy!
の前でイチャつかないでくれますか、大獣児さ
You're
ん?
being much too friendly. Let him go. You wind-up toy.
いやイチャついてねえし
Oh my god, she's way ahead of the game. She doesn't even need the word clanker. Wait, it's not like we're doing anything weird.
ありがとうございます
お
あなたはドクターの命の恩人です
Wait, what? What are these guys doing here? Were they here last time? Thank you. You're the savior of Doctor's life.
我々を
You've
救
been
ってくだ
rescuing
さった
foes like us.
なん
What
と
boundless
慈悲深い
benevolence.
俺らは極
We
道だが
may
怪
be
道じゃ
evil,
ね
but we shall certainly return this favor. I swear it on my honor. I feel like you were.
つうかお前らはどこから湧いてきた
Where are these guys popping out from? Are you telling me they'd all been sandwiched in that cramped carpet?
なんで この人たち
Why are these people so carefree?
ですが
However,
彼らは今の敵の
these
状況
two
を知り得
will
る
be
有力
an
な情報源で
invaluable
す
source of information on the current state of the enemy. You know, the princess wouldn't help them. Even the princess wouldn't help them for no reason. I turned to Elsa.
さて
Okay, Elsa,
ギブアンドテイク
give
だ
and
ね
take.
ただで助けてもらおう
Don't
なんて
think we're just gonna help you for free.
分かっているロボ
I know, Noble.
エルザの
You may have your way with Elsa, Noble.
こうじゃねえ
No blushing!
服を脱ぐな
And stop stripping!
どこまでもハレンチ
How
ですわね
shameless can this compute to be?
ロボ
Noble. Elsa sulkily fixes her clothes. For some reason, dealing with these people always takes a lot out of me. But I can't collapse from exhaustion yet. I collect myself and try again.
ブラックロッチの
I
状
want
況
to
に
know about Black Lodge. What happened?
何があった
All this stuff
ごたごた
going
いろんな
on. We
ことが
can't
起こり
figure it
す
out.
ぎて
Tell us
全然
anything
把
you
握
know.
しきれ
分かったロボ
Okay. Okay, Noble. Elsa nods firmly. Story Elsa tells us is pretty much what we expected. The purpose of the Sea Project was to summon the evil god into an enchanted vessel from which it could be controlled. Now that the Anticross have betrayed Master Therion and taken over Black Lodge, they're apparently planning on using Cthulhu to conquer the world. The world. Zucchini Bidorni, what is this filth you're playing? It's the all ages version. It's the all ages version. There's no filth. There's no filth here. Dr. West stood up to them and got a knife to the gut for his trouble. Elsa carried him out of the illusionary Heart Mother in a destroy robot and managed to make it all the way back here. We've gained a lot of information from her about Black Lodge's current members of Chain of Command, as well as maps of the illusionary Heart's interior. Slightly PG filled. Now you take that back! It's like, did my food thing give Agent Catfish food early? But no. She's just eating what scraps she has left. That's all well and good,
アル
but
の様子はどうなんだ
how's Al?
かなり力を使い果たしている
She used her strength to an extent, poor
こ
thing.
の地下施設には
Old
お
Master
旦那様が地脈の上に
has built a special chamber about this underground facility. Because it's strategically cool. Oh my god, it makes so much sense. I'm kind of glad we got into the nudie route first. Because, like, it makes so much stuff make sense. It makes so much stuff make sense. Like, I don't know, maybe we'll get something similar in this route. But, holy heck. Agent Catfish, she ate! Is it 6 p.m. or 7 p.m.? I think it's 7. I think 7 is when she eats. She gets her din din. And then she gets breakfast. But during the day she gets fed 3 times. She gets fed 3 times. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner. She's just like, she eats like a human, okay? I left her there, but it'll take a while for her to get back on her feet.
それともう一つ
There's one more unanswered question.
何です
What is it?
先ほど
A
デモン
moment
ベイン
ago,
が
we
撃破
checked
さ
the
れた
place
地
where
点を調査しました
Demonbane was destroyed, but we couldn't find any traces of its wreckage.
跡形もなく
So
吹き飛
it
ばされ
means
た
it was obliterated down to the
い
atoms.
えそうであ
Even
っ
if
た
that
と
was
して
the case,
破
there's
片
no
一
way
つ
we
発
wouldn't
見
be
でき
able
な
to
かった
find
よ
at least a piece of it. Everyone goes into deep thought. But even if we just mull over it here, there's no way we'll find answers. There's only one thing that's certain.
確実なのは俺たちの
The
手
one
札
thing
にも
that's definite
デモンベイン
is that we
はない
can't rely on our trump card Demonbane anymore. Curses! Owl's route is where it all comes together. That makes sense. Owl's route feels like the true route. Ooh. Hoping. We sometimes avoid cussing for YouTube purposes. We don't want them getting too angry at us. They keep getting angry at us. I like only half feel like appeasing them. Indeed, our strongest weapon no longer exists. What did you do? What do you fight? Fight, Daijujikudo. I head to the shelter to confirm the safety of the brats. He's so rude sometimes. I'm sure it should be on this floor, but... Noticing me, the kids rush over to me. Kuro!
Oh,
Hey, are you kids
怪我してない
alright?
です。
そんなことより
There's no time for that!
お姉ちゃんがい
We can't find Leica anywhere!
ここに来るまでの
We
間に
got
外れちゃ
separated? Well, getting here, what should we do? Leica hasn't returned? Why? Don't tell me she's going to do something
危
rash.
ない目に遭っていたら
She's in
怪我とかして
danger
たら
and gets hurt. Kids are looking up to me with worry in their eyes. I pat the crying Allison and head to cheer her up.
大丈夫さ。心配しなくても。
Alright, don't worry.
人が多くてあち
There
こ
are
ち
a lot
混
of
乱してるみ
people
たいだから。
here. Leica
ライ
must
カ
have
さ
just
んも
gotten lost in the
相手
crowd.
ちょいと別の避難
I'm
所
going to
探してる
search
か
the
ら
other
お前ら
shelters.
はおと
You
なしく待って
be
ろ。
good kids and wait here.
ここから離れたら
You may get lost too if you wander away from here. My face is still filled with anxiety, but they give me obedient nods, acknowledging that I leave the shelter after giving them an encouraging pat on the shoulder.
クロライカお姉ちゃんのことお願いだよ
Hello, take care of sister, promise? Still hearing the voices of the kids behind me, I launch into a run. I don't think she got in any of those other shelters. If that's the case, she would just have obediently returned there on her own. And the only place that she can be is outside. Arriving at the hangar, I board the Hado Association elevator near it and take it up to the surface. Don't play with that or else it will fall. Where are you, Sister Leica? Go on. Huff, huff. Can't find her anywhere. Checked all the places that came to mind, but haven't found the figure I'm looking for. No, this city is just too huge. Finding one person isn't just extremely difficult. It's worse than looking for a needle in a haystack. Another thing that worries me is I look above. Great Cthulhu has completely covered the night sky. Giant. So this world sounds too small to describe his appearance. Like the whole mountain range is suddenly arose in the sky. A lump of meat, power to squish the world. Just the idea of like a giant meatball just like squishing into the entire earth, taking it over, meatballifying it. Don't tell me that she's going into that thing alone. No matter how strong she is, that's way too reckless. Even though the death of the Grand Master may have caused confusion, Antichrists are all in the fortress and their intercepting systems are probably still fully functional. Now Cthulhu is still sleeping, but when it'll completely awake, mustn't. No matter how you think about it, this is an act of suicide. That, you know what? That's another bad YouTube word! Oh, I know, we're done for. Call Metatron, who saved me so many times after my reckless acts. And to believe that she won't be the one to do something rash this time. Won't rush into the enemy territory. She doesn't seem to be searching for clues either. An act of game end. Oh, it's game over! Demonetized for bad words. Good thing we don't make money at all. But I'm curious, if we do ever get to the money-making stage of YouTube, how angry are they gonna be at me? How many demonetized videos? That I don't mind. I don't mind that. She doesn't seem to be searching for clues. Where could she be? Leica. Oh, she's so pretty here. Leica, you're so pretty with your hair down. I feel like she still looked pretty blonde. It's like the hair down. I didn't really like her previous hairstyle. I recall that painful expression on her face the moment I unveiled her identity. This memory tightens in my chest. Did she want that badly to hide her true nature? It just suddenly comes to mind. I don't have any actual proof, but I should have started my search there in the first place. I thought it was cute at least. I feel like it fit her image for sure. I think I was just more mystified by it. Like, how did it do that? How did she get it to stand up like that? What gel does she use? No, wait, did he actually not go to the church? Or is that not the first place he would check? Oh, it was pretty far from the central part of town, so I didn't suffer much damage. The windows in Leica's church are splintered, but despite some minor damage, the building is still standing tall. Open the door to the chapel. Creaking sound echoes through the uninhabited city. He's here. At the end of the path leading to the altar. And behind the church benches. Leica is sitting there in her usual sister outfit, looking up at the images of the saints. Kuro. I can ask without turning back. I answer with a soft nod and head to the abbey. What are you doing in this place? Everyone is worried. Oh, she back. Hey, how is she? How does? I just want to know how, really. Like, it looks like she's got clip-ins for hair. I could keep silent. Quietly gazes up to the cross. Stand behind her. Won't return? About the kids. I haven't told them anything. I don't want to cause them more worry. I see. I steal a glance at her profile. Stress and exhaustion are mixed there. She's hiding this face from everyone. Even the people closest to her were never privy to it. Hiding it under the smile. Hiding it under the mask. How must Leica lead such a way of life? Hey, can you tell me the reason you're doing it? Eyes are absorbed in the saints. I wonder if her distress stems from regret? Is that the reason she's confessing her regrets and asking for forgiveness? Or is she wielding her hate and resentment? Even if it was an act of blasphemy, you know, I'm not that deeply devout. She says something unexpected. After all, I'm not a real sister. I've used the abandoned church and acted like one only to deceive my surroundings. To tell the truth, God or the church and the sisters are not a thing I'm too fond of. To deceive your surroundings? I've told lies to Kuro, George, and Colin, and even Allison. I have to deceive everyone. Why in the world would you do that? Fall silent again. Probably touched on the truth that she wants to keep most hidden. Like her shoulders are quivering. I never noticed they were this slender. It's because she's a member of the Black Lodge. A sudden voice echoes from behind, or from my back. The door of the chapel that was left open, a black shadow, been standing there unnoticed. Get it? It's a black shadow because he's the Black Angel? The dark, I have trouble telling who this is. Shadow walks towards us. When the distance shortens, I finally recognize who it is. It's the young harmonica man from yesterday.
Ryuga.
Oh, Ryuga, that's his name. I got it. I did not get it once. I put out many, many names, and I was wrong in all of them. Like, stiffens her body. Ryuga. This is the young man's name. But what's the meaning of this? Why isn't here? Why isn't here while the city is in this state? So true. So true! Like, why is he in here? And what did he say? Leica's a member of the Black Lodge? What are you talking about? It's just as I said. There is no hidden meaning in my words. Ryuga! Leica screams. He throws him a glance filled with malice. The young man scoffs at her. But this scoff is loaded with so much disdain. I'm not sure it can even be called a scoff anymore. But how would you call it then? What the heck are you talking about? What do you think Leica, no, Metatron has been fighting all this time? That's exactly why I'm saying this. Why? Because she has silence. Lush repels the coiled darkness and dyes the church in a brilliant white. I falter from such a furious light, but keep witnessing the scene before my eyes. Let's go, Leica! Let's go! Let's go, Leica! Let's go! Oh my gosh, she's so cool! Oh my god, Leica's so cool. Oh, Leica's so cool! She transformed. Kasha, kasha, kasha. Kasha, kasha. I'm gonna kasha her into. If we just call one of the characters Leica, surely it'll manifest it. Yeah, yeah. She'll be in the DLC 3 that we have to pay extra for because they haven't figured out exactly when they want to release it yet, so they can't tell Steam. They can't tell Steam yet that they have it as DLC. Yeah. The particles are enveloping Leica's body. Crystallized and turned into parts of white armor that one by one gather on her body. The white angel descends. Oh, she's got her mask back. She draws out the beam saber and rushes to the young man who's keeping himself concealed in the darkness. Wielding control of her body to emotion, she strikes with all of her power. Not the usual way Metatron fights. Okay, good. Now she has pants on. Wow! She was wearing a bathing suit before! You can't fault her for a bathing suit. Godly fast attack. An ordinary human would have been cut in two without even noticing it. Light of the beam saber bursts and burns away the darkness. Metatron stops her movements. The young man has stopped this absurd attack with his bare hands. The arm that is grabbing the beam saber starts glittering with black armor. His arm and hand are wrapped in black armor. Don't tell me he is! This woman, Leica Crusade, has betrayed the Black Lodge. Then she's not part of it. The black haze gushes out, crystallizes, and turns into parts of black armor that one by one gather on his body. Does he not get a transformation scene? Black Angel descends. La 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 la! He doesn't get a cool transformation scene. We don't get to see his muscled up body. He doesn't get a cool scene because he's a bad guy. Sandalphon? Oh, that was so Kamen Rider of him. The open hand. The open left hand becomes a fist. The sound of exhilaration can be heard from beneath his mask. His body is being filled with overflowing power and fighting spirit. The impact pierces Metatron's body, sending it spinning through the air, striking her into the floor. Leica! The wooden floor is smashed by the weight of Metatron's armor. She instantly recovers her bearings and wakes up. Next attack doesn't come. Xenophon, who hasn't moved an inch, is staring at Metatron. Okay. The harmonica man is Sandalphon? Well, now you know. Well, I mean, it could still be an X. We're fairly certain it's not, but he could just be a stilted X that also has the same powers as him. Black Angel has teamed up with Black Lodge. Angel of War, who looks identical to Metatron. Identical to Metatron. Black Lodge. Identical. Have you finally realized it? Indeed, me and this woman are brethren of Black Lodge. So calling her this woman is too absurd, isn't it? That's the king of... No, he's not! Don't shame the name of the king of braves. That's rude. Stop it! Leica has managed to guess what he's about to say. She swallows the breath and tries to reject his words. Her voice sounds startled and weak. With a joyful, sadistic voice, Xenophon delivers the conclusive words. Sister. At first, I couldn't understand what he was trying to say. Leica? Yeah, she's a sister. Sister? But in Japanese, he said Leica Nei-san, so it makes so much more sense. It should have been like, my darling sister Leica. Like, it would have made so much more sense. As Sandalphon speaks his words, Metatron averts her glance and hangs her head in shame. I can't read anything from her expression, because, I mean, she's got the mask on. It looks like she's crushed by heavy reality. Sandalphon removes the black angel mask. His head looks so tiny comparatively. But okay, so they said that these were like manufactured humans. So they're probably just both test tube baby. Because visage is covered with an open hatred, only a tiny corner of it still retains the shadow, that gentle smile he gave to the children. A little product can carry you long way. It's true. Also, yeah, wait, his hair is still... That just makes me think like he's put like ungodly amounts of gel in his hair. So even though he had a whole helmet on, his hair is still perfect. Kind of impressive. Isn't that right, big sis? We're brother and sister, aren't we? Big sis. The two of us are siblings, aren't we? Even if we've been separated, nothing will change the fact that you and I are brother and sister. Right? Big sister? Isn't that right, big sis? What's wrong, big sis? Aren't you gonna say something, big sis? Guys, I think she might be his big sister. I don't know. I could be wrong. Siblings? Metatron and Sandalphon? Guardian Angel of Arkham City and Black Lodge's Angel of Destruction? Leica and the Harmonica Man? Yuga? Leica and Sandalphon? I mean, clearly she's like totally okay with like fighting and killing him. I feel like he has enough information to ascertain, like, she might have been in Black Lodge at one time, and then she got out, and now is okay with fighting her brother because he's still evil. Like, I don't know. I feel like I wouldn't. Hearing that she was in the Black Lodge, I'd be like, whoa, wait, hold on. But then hearing the rest of it, I'd be like, Alright. Leica, do you need help? She thrust forward her beam gun in time with her roar. Tenfold laughs, facing the muzzle of the gun. With a low voice, a severe voice, a dark voice, an inhumane, demonic voice. He sneers. He cheerfully laughs. He maniacally casts. That's right. This is your true self, Metatron. No, like a crusade. Even at that time, this was the malice you turned towards me. What's towards me? To run away, to survive. You have betrayed everything. Yes, of course you have. You will never forget, or I will never forget your ruthless malice, your dull craving. He strokes the scar of his right eye. Will never forgive you. Who killed me? And that is where we'll stop. I'm gonna leave you guys on a cliffhanger. Lovely. What? What? She killed him? Massacre. What? Tune in next time. Can't believe the King of Braves. Why do you keep calling him the King of Braves? He's nothing like the King of Braves. He's nowhere near as cool. Nowhere near as cool. Yes, we will have stream next week. We will not have stream on my 19th. Just a heads up. But that is not next week. So we will actually, you guys don't have to, you won't have to wait an extra week. We will have more Demonbane next week, Dornians. Oh my god. I closed the game to reveal the Leica in her super cool Henshin transformation. It's good. It's very good. She's very cool looking. But yes, thank you so much everyone for stopping by. Thank you. Very fun. Very, very fun. We got a very cool picture of Leica. That will definitely be the thumbnail, Dornians. Trust me. Mark my words. Cool Leica transformation will be our thumbnail for today's stream. Seriously? Oh yeah, because it's Guy. That was explained to me earlier. No, it's evil. No. No! It's an alternate universe, okay? It's an alternate universe. You never... This is what happens when he doesn't become the King of Braves. This is what happens. This is the alternate universe where he doesn't become the King of Braves. And instead, he becomes evil Sandalphon. Yep, that's how it works. I can't relate, but it was still a nice dream. I'm glad you enjoyed it. The vibe will be here. The vibe will be... I am very bad at putting time markers, but the vibe will be here. I think just because I dislike how you have to skip through YouTube videos. It's not what I'm used to. I hate change. But let's see. So this weekend, in less than 12 hours now, we will be playing Another Century's episode 2. That's the one that's in less than 12 hours. And then the day after that, we will be playing more Super Robot Wars 1! So, until next time, friends, wherever it may be, whenever it may be, if it may be, until then, it's a gimme.